What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Man, it's a great birthday today, man. It's really great birthday. I want to show you what I got today. We're doing a call in today for everyone who wants to come, wish me happy birthday, or talk football. It don't matter. First thing I want to say is thank you for everyone who showed their support through the channel. Without this channel doesn't rock. I don't really look at getting more subscribers by doing these streams. I like doing them because they're fun, But I appreciate everyone who's been watching. The good, the bad. You saw the good and the bad from me, but you kept sticking with me. The people who are loyal, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. 22 years old. Still have a job, so that's good. I always still have a job. I believe in working. But I'm excited. Got this. It's a stress reliever. So maybe I actually try to throw things at games. Especially if we don't play good this year. But it's a beautiful day when it comes to just talking with y'all. I sit back and I just say I'm thankful that y'all support me, man. I appreciate all the birthday wishes, man. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk some football. But let me show you some stuff that I got for my birthday. I know you probably don't care, but I think it's cool. I got this. Oh, my fault. I got this. I thought that was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know that much about them, but it's Eagle stuff, man. Nina Austin, appreciate it, man. Really do. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate all the birthday wishes. And then I got this Donnie McNabb thing. Um, that was pretty cool. The young Don McNabb was one of my was really good until we find out what he really was. But hey, it's cool. It's all Eagle stuff. And then I got this. It was pretty cool. I like the old logos. Kelly Green, coming back. That was pretty cool. And then I got this. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I got a speaker. Play my music. So that's pretty much it. And then I got a bunch of other stuff, gift cards and all this. So, other than that, it's been a good birthday. It really does. Happy birthday, D Biggie. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Listen, we're going to do a call in. You don't want to hear me for hours. Let me let the cat out. I'm saying, but figured to call, talk to y'all, talk some football with y'all. Yesterday, not really active yesterday, but I figured to drop the link and let y'all talk. Whatever you got to say. I'm excited talk football with y'all. So let me drop the link for y'all. Please don't ruin it for everyone. If you're just trolling, Don't do it to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to have fun. You know, try to be respectful to others. You know, when it comes to just you know not troll and just have fun. You know, you can troll any other team, but you know anyway, just come and talk football with me. You know, have fun, enjoy. Let's have a good debate. Whatever you want to talk about. You know, say anything. It don't have to be just green with it. You can disagree with me. You know, I just want to talk with y'all. You know, happy birthday wishes. You know, I appreciate y'all for coming in. I'm stuttering right now. I'm saying just got to take a shower and shit like that. Ego Chan one, I sub to you. I appreciate that, Aaron Moses. I really do appreciate that. And I'm going to try to do my best to give you the best content. I got a couple of videos coming out. I just had to get things, going. But I like live streams better. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, doing videos is great, but I like talking to y'all. I fell in love with Jaden Christ. I appreciate that, man. Jaden Christ, excuse me. I said your name wrong. Jaden Christ. Is it Chris? Yeah, I appreciate it. So the link is in there if you want to come and talk, man. Um, Dude, I'm excited for this training camp. When it comes to hopefully the public get to see what this team is. I don't know if they're doing open public to like the open training camp for the public. I know it's probably not going to be free. Like when I first went, it used to be free. I don't know if it is now. I think you got to pay $20, but I'm so excited for this team. You know, I'm just sitting back and I was thinking today, right? And shout out to my boy Philly Fresh. I was talking to him and I asked, have we ever had two number one receivers? You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, so I appreciate that. And Bobby Murphy, by the way, we had it when you and I, when we're hiding and I were talking, you know, I was definitely going to come back and give you a chance to talk, man. So you can come in there, man. Just where you hiding and I haven't talked in a while. We haven't done a podcast in a while, but it was nothing personal to you. Where you hiding just came back from work and all this shit. So, he was pretty much, he's getting tired. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. Come and talk football with me. The link is in there. You want to talk football. You know, um, Hopefully, my settings actually doesn't be weird at all. No, it's working. Only going to be one open practice at the link. Shit, shit. I don't know if I'm contemplating going, man. Because I really like the idea of seeing AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Listen, I'm telling you right now, man, I don't think anybody can stop us, really. This offense, I mean, it's going to click, bro. It's going to click. Elliot Perks makes another tweet talk about Jalen Hurts. I mean, like these reporters, man, they just don't let this kid alone. They weren't all harsh on this like Carson Wentz was in Philadelphia. They weren't that harsh on him. They were giving him passes left and right. And now they're giving Jalen Hurts hell. When let's be real, it took a while for them to give a Carson Wentz hell. These fans they just hate Jalen Hurts. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them, and I don't get it. And feel free to talk about why you feel like Jalen Hurts is not the guy. Because I see a guy that's going to develop quickly. When you look at quarterbacks in the NFL, man, they don't come out the gate and be Mahomes. I don't know what y'all are trying to make Jalen Hurts. I don't know what you want him to be, if that makes any sense. I don't know what you want him to be. I hope that he takes the next step up. I don't expect him to be a Hall of Famer. I just expect him to take us to hopefully a Super Bowl. That's all I ask. And I think he can do it. Jalen Hurts puts in the work. He puts in the effort. He tries to get better, and no matter what people say about him, he doesn't care. And that's what I like about it. I like a thick-skinned quarterback, a tough quarterback that doesn't allow people to get to him. I like Jalen Hurts. I like him better than I like Wentz. I agree. I do. Because listen, Jalen Hurts, I mean, how can you hate this kid, man? I mean, he's out here signing autographs to Eagle fans. Yeah, Carson Wentz did that. But Jalen Hurts is out here doing a lot more. He's out here in the community. He's a smart guy. You know he's he's passionate. He's a guy that wants to get better. I mean, how can you hate this kid? This is what Philly's all about. Tough, hardworking, blue collar city. You know what I'm saying? It was Dak's 29th birthday. Yeah, great. I know 301 Cowboy shot to him. He sent me. He said, "Say happy birthday to your father." I told him, "Yeah, say happy birthday to Aaron Rodgers when his birthday comes up, because that's your father." But shout to 301 Cowboy, man. That's another little I call a friend. Even though people consider friends, I consider friends who were, talk to me pretty much every day. Way hiding. I consider them as a friend. All the birthday wishes, Bobby Murphy, I consider you as a friend, even though sometimes, you go crazy sometimes, but it's all love, man. It really is. It's all love when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. Did I drop the link? I think I dropped the link for y'all. So y'all could come in, talk football with me. Giant fans, Cowboy fans are allowed to. I just want to hear what y'all think. By the way, Daniel Jones is still struggling in training camp. It's not surprising. It's not surprising. All quarterbacks are going to struggle. It's just the way it is. I get harsh on Dak because I just piss off Cowboy fans. I like pissing off Cowboy fans. Um, it's not because I think Dak is not going to turn around. No, I think he's going to struggle, but I don't think he's going to be I think he's going to have some good games and some bad games. But again, it's concerning when when you have Cowboy fans talk about why you talk about him. Well, because it irritates you, and I like that. So that's why I do it. Because you want to talk about my quarterback, cool. I got something for you. That's just how it's going to be. Nothing against Carson's MVP year. No, Carson Wentz's MVP year was a great year for him. But since then, he hasn't been the same. And I don't know what Commander fans are smoking on. I heard one of them said that Carson was going to win a Super Bowl before Jalen Hurts. This guy's never played it in the playoffs. Never had a playoff game when it came to staying healthy. You know, he got knocked out the first time he was in. He took us to the playoffs. Jalen Hurts at least played a full playoff game without getting hurt. And he was hurt, and he still played. Carson Wentz can't stay healthy. And that offensive line for the Washington Commanders, I don't consider them as a top 10 offensive line like the Colts, who have won the best offensive line. I don't see that. No, I don't see that. I see an offensive line that missing pieces. They just lost Sheriff. They didn't replace him. They went out and got a receiver. That's great and fine. But I'm not scared of Carson Wentz. I think you can get to him. He holds on the ball too much. He's careless with the football. And if you can get to him and you can hit him, he crumbles. He's not tough. He's weak-minded. Say what you want about it. He's weak-minded. And if you think Ron Rivera not going to yell to him, look, guess what? Ron Rivera's already getting irritated with him. If you watch the press conference, Ron Rivera didn't even look happy with him. You could tell by his body language that this guy's, he's getting on his nerves. So it would not surprise me if they end up benching him, because it's pretty much Carson Wentz's last chance. If he don't go out there and produce, he's out of here. He's going to be a backup with a clipboard. Are you going to be on about 20 to 30 minutes? I'll call in that. Yeah, I should be. I should be probably going to eat lunch around, probably dinner around 6 o'clock. But it should be. Daniel Jones is still the worst quarterback in the division. He is. He stinks. Giant fans, are hoping he could turn around, but we already know Daniel Jones ain't going to be all that. I think that the coach for the Bills is going to be good, but I just don't think he has the right quarterback. He's gone from Josh Allen to a downgrade Josh Allen and Daniel Jones, and I don't think he's anything like Josh Allen. Josh Allen has an arm. Josh Allen has accuracy. He's finally got his accuracy right, and he has receivers everywhere that he could throw to. Dan Jones has receivers all day, and yet he's still struggling. And that just shows you that some quarterbacks that we hype, are not all that. Because let's be real, when they drafted Daniel Jones, I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. They should have taken Isaiah Simmons. The Giants should have taken Isaiah Simmons and then draft either Justin Herbert in the following year, or keep Eli Manning and let him groom the young rook. That's what they should have did. It's your birthday today. Today's my 5-year-old birthday. Happy birthday to your son, Market Spikes. I appreciate you for coming and on this chat. Appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. Daniel Jones, yeah, I think I read that. Yeah, that's cool. So happy birthday to your 5-year-old son. Wish him the best luck. Hopefully he's an Eagle fan. We don't want any Cowboy fans as the youngins. We don't want youngins to grow up to be Cowboy fans. We want them to be on the right team. So happy birthday to him. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's actually pretty interesting. Yesterday I was my brother's 32nd birthday. That's cool. Happy birthday to your brother, man. Past birthday, I would say. He will be. He will be 5. Oh, he will be 5. Well, happy birthday to him anyway. My 13th birthday was in June. I didn't know that. You should have told me. I would have said happy. I would have shouted you out on your birthday, man. Let me know next time. So June. Okay, so June 13th. June 13th it is. All right, definitely will make sure to remember that. That's cool. Happy birthday, man. I appreciate it, Kevin Lopez. I really do. Thank you all support. Like I said, the link is in here if you want to come in. You know, wish I can put a highlight it. Let's see. Let's see if that does it. There we go. Links in here. So if you want to come and talk football, let me know. I'll get you in. If you don't, hey, listen to me. Hey, that's fine. You know, um, Look, man. People, are going crazy with Jalen Hurts practices. They're saying that he's gotten better the first day and he's struggling. Listen, the defense is going to be getting some love eventually. The defense is going to eventually say, you know what, enough is that. Is Jalen Hurts going to be all that? I think he will be. What's up, Marcus Spikes?
Hey,
Hey,
what's
brother.
good, man? What's
Mhm.
good? How you doing, man? Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that. I got my Darren Sproles jersey on right now. Oh,
Man, yeah, man. I'm so excited about this season, man. I'm trying to stay like somewhat even kill with it though. Like I ain't trying to, you know what I mean, be on some more we this, I'm trying to stay even killed, man. Like that's the hard part.
hmm. Yeah, I mean, listen. I'm trying to stay chill too, but I'm getting excited already. I'm not. I have
For
expectations
real.
this year, bro.
Because
Because
I'm still seeing all the hate and stuff like that. I just can't wait.
because
I
last time
can't
we
wait.
ever had an AJ Brown like this was probably Alshon Jeffrey, and I'm not saying Alshon's AJ Brown, but I think he's a younger version of him. With
Man,
faster,
I can't
more.
I can't wait. I think AJ Brown kind of remind me of like a To a little bit.
Yeah, I see that too. I really do. You know,
Like that's what we kind of remind me of, especially in that Eagles jersey, man.
dude, he has that chill on his face. He looks scary, dude. I thought we
Oh
picked up Metcalf for
God.
real.
They said he just stiff armed the shit out of Darius Slay and shit in one of the training camps already.
Yeah, I mean, Darius Slay going to eventually get one. I mean, Darius Slay, I think Darius Slay is going to eventually do the exact same thing to him. Hey,
Oh yeah. It's going to definitely be a back and forth
and,
thing. That's
and
what's going to make them both better.
you know what? No disrespect to cutting you off, but people are running around here talking about they got in a fight. Nah, they. I love when players get in fights because that means they're competitive. They want to get better. It's difference between fighting and punching each other than just horse playing and playing rough. You
Going
know,
back and forth.
what I'm saying? Like they weren't fighting each other, like punching each other, or kicking each other, or calling each other names. It was just, it, it, it's a it's a tense game, and I like that. That means
They're
we're actually,
they're grown
trying to
ass
get better.
men. Grown ass men are they? We have disagreements at times. We argue. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's
It's
nothing
not.
wrong with that.
Elliot Struppert obviously put out a tweet. Jalen Hurts, like I think they need to leave the kid. Let him get better. If he, well, I'll worry about if it's week one and he's still struggling. But let the kid grow. Who cares? It's practice. I'd rather him throw 15 picks in practice and not throw any in the game.
Everything this young man is doing right now is a learning process. You have to learn, like, and that's the thing what people don't understand. When Hurts was in college and high school, he was just a running quarterback. That's what they did. Ran option. He didn't have to throw the ball 50 to 100 times and all. He didn't have to throw the ball like that.
Yeah.
So now he has to learn how to play the game and throw the ball. That's all it is. It's not like he can't do it.
Mhm. Like people get so upset when you mention Josh Allen. Listen, Josh Allen when he first came in the league, he had accuracy issues. He got better with it because the coaching. The coaching makes the quarterback better.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Not everyone is going to come out and be Mahomes, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. They want him to be Mahomes off the spot, or they want him to be someone that has no issues. And he was a second round pick for a reason. He's a project. You got to let the kid grow. Russell Wilson was a project. Now I'm not saying he's Russell Wilson. I'm not saying all that. I'm saying that he can do the exact same thing. I've seen quarterbacks struggle there, and people give up on them, and next they're producing. So people just got to relax.
I just
We
hope that we don't make that mistake. and let this young man go at 24 years old next year or something like that, and
No.
he goes somewhere else and be crazy because that's
If
the type of
Jalen
shit
Hurts
we do.
produces, the Eagles are going to sign him. There's no question about it. Knowing that, probably will give him a. I don't think they're going to pay him. I think they'll pay him in the middle of the season because I don't think they're going to wait. Because the market's going to go up. They love Eagles love the Howie Roseman loves paying players in the middle of the season. He gave
Right.
Alshon Jeffrey a contract in the middle of the season. He did it. I think he did with Goddard and Maddox last year. They signed Malata in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So, and obviously, I mean, you got two people you got to worry about signing, two players, excuse me. If Miles Sanders goes off, are you going to sign him? And that's the question. I'd rather sign Jalen Hurts if he produces.
Right.
You got to sign him.
Right.
If he is on an MVP type season, don't wait. Get him done now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're seeing the growth, and
Right.
this kid is going to get better. And that's the thing. People bring up, like, there was a debate yesterday I was watching. Shout out to Tony Shields, but we're bringing up, who would you rather have, Kyler Murray or Jalen Hurts? I take Jalen Hurts all day, because who's going to give me the work ethic? Who's going to, like, I don't need, if my quarterback has to be reminded to watch film, that means I can't trust him to be the guy.
Kyler Murray's a fucking crybaby to me.
He is. He
He's a
is.
fucking crybaby. I don't like he like. I ain't gonna take away from his talent, but he's a
Hey,
crybaby.
Eagle Speed. I mean, not Eagle Speed. My bad. Eagle Champ. Happy birthday, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm a Saints fan, so I guess we play later on in the season. Like I think week. I'm not sure what week it is. We probably play like later on in the season. So
Yeah, I appreciate that. I ain't gonna say my opinion, but
Hey,
yeah.
only thing I can say is good luck. I ain't no hater like that. Good luck, man. That's the only thing I can say.
I'm not a
Hey,
James
Eagle
Winston
Champ.
fan, man.
The dude in the middle. Is he also an Eagles fan, or what fan
Oh
Yep,
base is
yeah,
he?
yep. He's
yeah,
an Eagles fan.
die hard since the '90s, early '90s, die hard.
That's
Hmm.
what's up, man.
But I appreciate the birthday
I
wish.
ain't one of them dudes that's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, y'all trash." I'm not gonna do that. I'm just
I,
gonna say good luck.
I'm not a fan of James Winston, bro. I'm just not.
I mean, I will say this though because people want to shit on Jameis Winston because they call him crab legs because they think that he's not going to do good for this season. So
Huh?
I genuinely think that people want to
Yeah, as long
fucking
as you
sleep
bring
on the
up that,
team saying, "Oh, this team is fucking trash." So
I mean, he's
because
not.
we do have some good receivers though, like Jarvis Landry, because he was with the Dolphins at first, but then he signed with the Browns. So I figured he would come back home to
I thought
come
they
play with the
traded for him.
Saints.
Didn't they
Yeah.
trade for him? The Browns
y-
traded for him, didn't
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
they? Yeah, I
And
I
mean,
then
think I think James
you got some weapons over there.
I think Jameis is okay. I just think he throw a lot of too many interceptions. I think he's okay. He's all right.
as long as Jameis is healthy, then he should be fine. So and
So you think?
we still have Andy Dalton though. So I mean I don't know how good he's gonna be this season. So
I mean, I want my lick back after the Cowboys beat them with Andy Dalton. I did not like that one bit. I wanted to beat Andy Dalton.
was it for the Cowboys and the Bengals or was it Cowboys and oh,
Eagles.
wow, okay.
That was when Jalen Hurts was playing in that game. And he did pretty good. It was that defense. You know, people worried about Jalen Hurts a lot. I'm worried about Jonathan Gannon. I hope he don't overthink things. You know,
That's what I don't. That's what I've been thinking. The same shit, man. Like I'm trying to give him a pass for last year because I don't think we
yeah,
had the type of players that we needed for the system that he's trying to run. But if we see the same thing with the players that we got now,
he got to go.
he
He got to
got to
go.
go.
He got to go.
He got to go before the season's over. Like seriously, like I'm
If I
talking week 8, 9. He got to go for real.
Oh, I'm doing week 2. I mean, I don't care.
For
If
real.
he struggles
Because
with the Lions or the Vikings, he got to go. I'm sorry.
listen,
Because there's no excuses. No
right.
excuses.
Listen,
Kirk Cousins not good
our
at
first
primetime
eight
games.
games, our first 8 games, We should be nowhere. No, it should be at least 6-2. I'd be cool with 6-2. But anything thing over that, I have a problem with that shit. I don't want to see no
Y'all
four
ever
and four. I don't want to see no 5-3. I don't want to see none of that shit.
y'all ever see that Julio Jones with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
I'm not too much worried about that. It's a good pickup, but it ain't something to be like, oh my god, they got him.
Oh, who did they get?
So
Who are the Buccaneers?
Who the
they got
Buccaneers get?
Julio
Julio
Jones.
Jones. Julio
I mean,
Jones.
here's what I think. I don't think Julio Jones is going to be that number one dude because obviously you got Mike Evans, you got Chris
Right.
Godwin. Then they just signed what's the guy? Then the Falcons just signed the Falcons receiver that went to the Buccaneers. What's his name?
I think wasn't it Russell Gage? I know he was
Yeah,
with the
Russell
Falcons.
Gage. And
Yep.
then, so they have weapons over there. My problem with Julio Jones is, he's not going to be the same guy, but I don't think they need him to be the same
I
guy.
won't
Right.
lie. I
Right.
won't lie about Jones. I just think that because in his prime he was really good, but this year I don't think he's gonna be that great anymore.
No,
I
no.
mean, it's an
Julio
okay
Jones is.
pick. It's an okay pick. It's all right. It ain't
Mhm.
nothing to brag about. You know what I mean? It's not nothing to brag about. It's not a bad pickup. Not a great pickup. If that
I
makes sense.
mean, like Julio Jones, I think is just going to try to chase a ring, and if he gets one, he'll retire. If he doesn't, he'll still retire. I mean, I don't think he'll be back. I think this will be his final year. I really
I
do.
feel as though that's what it is too.
Especially Brady, because I thought like when he announced his
Well,
retirement, because
I ain't
when
gonna
he
lie to you. I ain't
because
gonna lie to you. I'm
I
still gonna
thought
Tom
Brady
He
I
Brady.
don't
thought
like
Brady
Tom Brady, so I wouldn't
I
talk
thought I
about him
thought
too
I
Brady
much.
I
hate it.
thought Brady was gonna retire because when I saw that
You should
post,
have.
I was like this fool is definitely trolling the whole entire media. Like he would retire first, but then this dude was like, "Nah, I'm gonna play for one more year." So I feel like he was trolling like the whole media.
Nah, we
No,
don't we
no.
don't we don't
Yeah,
we
he
don't
was
talk
throwing the
about
whole
Tom
movie.
Brady on this channel too much, man.
I mean,
That's
they want to
something.
see they just want to see Brady win another fucking championship. So
Nah,
Yeah, well,
I don't
here's
fool
the
with
thing.
I don't fool with Brady. And neither do Eagles shit. We don't talk
No,
about Brady.
I mean the dude is like I hate when people sit there and say he's a great quarterback. How's he a great quarterback when he cheats? Like
that's what I was, bro. That's what I've been
I don't
saying.
like
Did
him.
this full? You see, this is how it all started. Like with fucking Bill Belichick. Now,
Well, he's a cheater too. I don't respect him either.
I mean, he
It's
did cheat.
getting from the Hall of
He
Fame.
did cheat against the Bengals playbook
He cheated
because
against many teams, man. He cheated against us, and that's why you saw a lot of times when we played in the Super Bowl, we were playing to win because we knew exactly. Because I think Brian Dawkins told the whole team what happened, and that pissed them off. And I think everybody knew exactly. Like if you thought it was just a regular another team we wanted,
Malcolm Jenkins, another dude who stopped Brady from winning championships. I mean, look
yeah,
what he did against Brady. The same. Okay, look at it this way: the Giants. I know you're a fan base. I know you hate them the most, but I'm glad they beat the
no,
fucking Patriots
I don't hate
twice.
the Giants teams the most. I
No,
hate the Cowboys
not
teams the most.
Giants, bro. I'm talking about like how they beat Brady in the Super Bowl
Oh, to
twice.
be brave, yeah. Well, you know the guy that I think was the defensive coordinator for who was the assistant for James Johnson was on the Eagles that year in 2004.
Sean Payne.
No, the Giants, the guy who was the Giants, I believe the defense coordinator. You know,
Oh,
he was the Eagles assistant for Jim Johnson, so he
oh,
already
okay.
had a chip on his shoulder. That's why he stopped Tom Brady because he knew exactly what they were going to do. You know, because he knew that they cheated and that pissed him off.
Yep.
And Jim Johnson knew it. They didn't like. I'm still mad about that. I mean, people told me, "Well, you got to get over it." I'm never going to get over it because listen, yes, McNabb played terrible, but no one knew how to stop her front four. Nobody knew how to stop B Dog and all that stuff. They had no
Nope.
clue except the Patriots somehow. So I know they cheated because the fact that they were able to see what we're doing and they were able to, they were quickly able to adjust. Any other team wouldn't be able to do that because they didn't know because Jim Johnson never showed his hand what he was going to do. He was very much on, I'm going to confuse you as a defense coordinator. So how did Tom Brady know about that? People just don't want to hear the truth. He's a cheater, and if
They
you're
just
going to
want to give
respect cheaters,
they
you
just
should
give
respect the Astros.
you got to
They're
give
cheaters, right?
credit. You got to give credit where it's due. These fools, they've been giving Brady credit because of all those years he been winning the fucking every fucking AFC championship, especially the Super Bowl. So
Mm.
I don't understand that shit. I just don't.
Listen. If I was doing an NFL Hall of Famer, I would ban Brady forever. He ain't getting an Hall of Fame.
No, I agree.
The guy, like I would not be surprised he cheated versus the Falcons. Listen, it does nothing surprises me with him. You know,
Hey,
I just hope.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like I'm more like my fan base is about hating other teams. Like just like how you said it. Like you don't hate the Giants, but for my fan base, I don't mind the Buccaneers and the Panthers. But like where I'm coming from, I hate the Falcons the most. That's what pisses me off. I hate their fan base.
Mhm. To be fair, Tom Brady has a good stats over. Yeah, well, he has good stats because he also had elite defense in the beginning of his career. You know, he had one of
So
the best pass rushers, the one of the best defensive ends. What in Willie McGinnis? I mean, the dude had Ronnie Harrison. What is his name? Teddy Bruschi. Who's the other corner? The cornerback that picked off the Rams in the Super Bowl. He was an MVP that year, Super Bowl MVP. Troy Brown. I mean, they weren't like people got to stop saying Brady had no way. Yeah, Brady might have had no Julio Jones type weapons or Odell Beckham, but he had weapons. If they're able to catch the ball, they're a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they great weapons? No, but you don't need to be great weapons. If they're getting open, they're still reliable. You know, but people don't want to say that. But Randy Moss was one of the best weapons that Brady had, and yet,
facts,
people tell me he don't have no weapons. Stop it, man. Look,
facts.
I mean, the dude had Wes
Randy
Welker.
Moss was the one who did it. I mean, just like you said, you don't need any talents or weapons to have a great team. You don't need one. It's not about talent or greatness. It's not about that.
Yeah, Tom Brady has elite defense. He does. He does. Look at Tampa Bay. Look how many elite defensive ends they have. Elite linebackers. They got two linebackers that are literally, first round picks. Jack Barrett, I think, isn't he still on that team? And then you have Devin White. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like, listen, man, I'm just hoping we beat Tom Brady one more time, bro. I want to beat him. I want to beat him. I want to get him out of the playoffs.
You guys. Well, you guys are NFC, so are the Buccaneers. So I guess you guys might have to see each other in a divisional round or something.
Listen, I want him in a wild card again. Give me another wild card chance. This time in Philadelphia, because
So,
I don't want him in Tampa Bay. I want him in Philadelphia. I want to see if Tom Brady can come back to Philadelphia and beat us. You
but do
know,
you honestly? Let me ask you a dead ass question. Do you honestly think that Jalen Hurts will ever have the chance on beating a fucking legend like Tom Brady?
Nick Foles did it. Nick Foles did it. Eli Manning's done it.
I mean,
Yes, Jalen Hurts can do it.
Eli Manning beat Brady in the Super Bowl, not in the wild card or the division. That's what you gotta understand.
Yeah, well. Tom Brady was a New England Patriot at the time. Now he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. So you're eventually going to have to face him either in the playoffs. Like, say for example, if you get a wild card spot, you're probably going because Tampa Bay probably is getting into the playoffs this year. But I want to knock him off. I don't. I want to be the I want to be I want to be the team that beat him in the Super Bowl and then finally just made him disappear, made him retire. That's how I
Where you
wanted to be.
where your hiding says unblock Duke Baje so he can wish you a happy birthday.
Is he blocked?
Yeah, that's what he told you.
Gotta go.
Check your YouTube studio settings. He might be blocked over there or
Let me do
something.
it. Let me do it.
But yeah, man, if you guys see the Buccaneers in the playoff or divisional round, just do us a favor and just beat the fuck out of them. That's all I'm ever asking. So did he freeze? Guess I'm the only one. I guess I have to hold it down for him.
There you go. Should block him. You hear me?
Yeah, I had to hold it down for you a while. You had to be
What
back.
the hell is wrong? Just shut it down.
You on the iPhone or a computer?
You, you. Okay.
Where you hiding?
Appreciate Miss
Only
Bird Game 31.
where you hiding?
Appreciate it.
I
How did you
became a
become a
Saints.
Saints fan?
Because
Hold
of
up.
Drew
What?
Brees.
What is going on?
Yeah, your iPhone is kind of shitty. So whatever device you have, I don't know. I'll still hold it down for you. Shout out to Mrs. Bird Gang 31. Shout out to everyone in the chat, comment section. Holding down for Eagles champ while he's fixing some stuff. There you go.
You cool? You
Fix your
back?
thing. Yeah,
Oh,
fix your thing, the layout thing, whatever it's called.
you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, my phone was acting crazy. Yeah, so Duke Bothers is unblocked. Unblocked him. I don't know
Hey,
why I blocked him. It
can
was
you
probably
fix your
old.
layout? Can you fix your layout?
Yeah, it should be able to. Hold up. You
There you
want a
go.
display?
Yeah, there you go. You good?
Is Marcus Spirit is he still there?
I think his camera shut off. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he should be there.
He probably asleep. I don't know.
Well, he can come back on. I appreciate that.
How long are you gonna be on for, Eagles champ?
I don't know. I mean, I just want to, talk football. So how do you think the Saints are going to do? I appreciate a great Duke Bothers. I really do. How do you think the Saints are going to do?
Isn't there like 18 games now or 17? I guess
17 year.
17. Uh, I mean, if there's 17 games, I would predict like 14 and not. I don't know, 14-4 or 13-4. I'm not
You
sure.
think we're going 14-4?
I mean, if there's 17 games, I mean, is it possible?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I mean, I guess that's what I think. What do you think the Eagles' record is going to be this year?
I mean, yeah. I don't know if you ever heard my live stream before, but I think we're going 16-1 off our schedule. I think our schedule is
16.
that easy. I don't see anybody beating us except the Packers.
I mean, we played the AFC this year. The AFC North is going to be really tough because we do play the Steelers, the Bengals, the Browns, and the only team that we do have struggle with is the Ravens. They're one
Yeah.
of the toughest teams to beat. I promise you, because they have like Lamar Jackson. They have all these good
Yeah.
receivers. Marquise Brown.
Now he went to the Cardinals,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that dude. Yeah,
and
he
he's
did.
hurt.
Yeah, because he went to reunite with what's his name, Kyler Murray. So
Yeah, you think the Cardinals are going to beat us, man? I know. Tennessee Titans going to beat us, right? Stop, man. Come on. 16-1, baby. Let's go. No, no. The reason why I think we're going 16-1, I'm going to tell you why. If you look at our schedule and you look at our team, listen, I don't think anybody's going to stop AJ and Devontae. I think there's only be certain ones, and I think that's going to be Green Bay. Green Bay has two lead corners on each side with Stokes, and then you got Alexander. So that's why I say
okay,
16-1, because who am I supposed to fear? The Lions? Man, come on. The Texans? I mean, the Steelers, they might name Mason Rudolph the starter. There's a report that Mason Rudolph is going to win the job.
they did draft Kenny Pickett. So I don't know
Man,
how
he
good he's.
stinks. The dude has baby arms, okay, and he's baby hands. I mean, the dude is the a definition of a fumbling machine, and he's playing out in the cold. Probably when he comes back to Philadelphia. So I think that's a body. Like I don't. The Steelers are not a threat. And he still feel free to come in. You can, but your quarterback, I don't believe in. I don't believe in Kenny Pickett. I don't care who Mason Rudolph. Come on, Mason Rudolph stinks. The Dallas Cowboys don't scare me. Who scares me that I'm supposed to be worried about? Like the Bears, man. Come on, Justin Fields. I'm not a fan of him. I don't think he's that good, and I don't think they build around him at all. I don't think they give him any weapons. Now, if they go out and get Metcalf, maybe, but Metcalf just signed a 3-year deal with he just signed a deal with the Seahawks.
I
So that's off the
remember,
table.
I remember, like these Chiefs fans, they were happy about Patrick Mahomes. This fool signed a huge contract. I'm like, this dude would have had like a bunch of money in his pocket. Like he had like tons and tons of money to sign with that contract.
And Mason Rudolph stinks, dude. It stinks. I'm not. I hope they start him versus the Eagles.
I'm gonna be honest, Mason Rudolph is trash. I'm not gonna lie, he is pretty garbage.
He's garbage. You know what I'm saying? He's just horrible. Like I'm not scared of. I know. You bothers us here. I'm not scared of
which quarterback are you honestly scared the most in your division? Like outside of any other teams, it doesn't matter.
In our division?
Yep.
Nobody.
Okay. What about like any other teams that you're honestly afraid of? Like who?
The only people I'm afraid of, the only team I'm afraid of is Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Maybe the Rams, but again, I think you can get to Matthew Stafford because the Rams last year, like the reason why the Rams were winning is because no one would run the ball on them, and when you ran the ball on them, they were getting exposed. The Bengals lost the Super Bowl because they didn't run the ball. Their coach played right into the hands. He got scared, he got panicked, and he lost. He tried to be too pass happy. We are a running team. We could run the ball, But no, the Rams, they're a threat. I get that. But we're a threat too. You add A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith with a second-year quarterback who has had 1 year under his belt with a second-year head coach who's going to be very much familiar with what he's going to do with this offense. He knows our city. He knows how we run. He knows what's good. He knows what's bad. You got Jonathan Gannon, who still has to prove that he could be defensive corner, but I think he's going to have a much better career because, if he don't come out with that defense and actually expose teams, I don't know what to say. But that defense is going to be better. You got elite linebackers. Nakobe Dean is going to be a star on this defense. Come on. Like, who am I supposed to be scared of? If you add Jesse Bates, I don't see any holes that you really need, to fill because it's not me being delusional. I look at the schedule. I see easy schedule. I think it's easier than 17, really. I don't see anything that scares me. The Lions don't scare me. I don't care what anybody says, well, we got to worry about the Lions. No, we don't. The Lions stink. And Jared Goff, I know we can get to him. We got to him last year. Well, they beat the Cardinals, again, because Kyler Murray's not a good quarterback. I think Kyler Murray's the most overrated hype quarterback.
Where the hell is Jared Goff? Like, what team is he on right now?
The Lions.
Yeah, the Lions suck this year.
The Rams traded. You remember they traded for Matthew Stafford and they traded Goff?
Yep. I remember that.
I'm afraid of the MC West. Who?
Minus Seattle.
Who?
They traded.
The
fucking Seahawks traded Wilson to the fucking Broncos. Dude, I'm telling you, that division. Okay, so look at this division in the AFC. I think
only one I'm scared of it would be the Rams. Because I think they can play AJ Brown. But
the only problem, look at this for the Rams. You have to think about it. The Rams, they haven't beaten for fucking 49ers. They have not beaten Seattle. They have not beaten the fucking Cardinals. That division is one of the toughest divisions at all.
Yeah, even the Cardinals, I don't see that as a loss. Now I know Rehad has one, but even Tennessee, like Tennessee Titans just lost their number one receiver, and people are running here like you can lose them. Yeah, I think it's going to affect Derrick Henry. You see running backs when they lose big time weapons like AJ Brown, it blocks a lot, and people don't understand he's a great blocker. If you watch film, you see that AJ Brown's a good blocker, huh?
They have that one dude, the fucking Trey Burlon, whatever his fucking name is, and then this one quarterback.
This dude right here.
I forgot that one dude, the fucking
this
quarterback.
Dude right here. You mean this dude right here? People too much training camp. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I'm not scared of him. And I don't think he's a number one. I think he's a number two.
I agree.
I'm saying.
But now, Carson Wentz, he's going to have to play you guys twice a year. Like, he's signing with the Commanders. That shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me take a phone call real quick. I'll be back. All right.
I hold it down for you.
Uh,
I'm probably gonna head out and probably do some stuff. So gotta do some store shopping. Then I'm gonna head on out. So.
Got him. There we go. So like that. Let me show the camera. Hold up. So,
If she's here, I'm gonna have to buy you a bigger cake. Candles won't fit.
appreciate that. Birthday, everyone. Appreciate that. So, find out what next.
I will.
Turn off.
You need to switch it. Hit the switch, Bill. Turn off the fan.
Appreciate that. Can't light a candle.
I can. Let's see if you can blow them out. I know you still have the hot air, but still. Hey, I don't need to be on your camera.
What do you want me to put it in?
I'll hold it when you try to blow.
Would you give me some tricky candles now?
Yeah, I would never do that, dude. I'm your mother.
I don't know about that. Hey, you're tricking me. Can't get regular candles. You gotta make it complicated, huh? Alright. Alright. I'm cool. It's cool. Like
Okay.
Jim, I hurts. I'm tough. I can handle it.
Okay. Ready? Happy birthday to Ryan. Happy birthday to you. You made it to 22 without me killing you. Happy birthday to you. You want me to hold?
Hey, hold the candles.
Okay. Dude, you get any closer, you're gonna light your necklace up. No.
Up there. How long is this supposed to go out? Completely out. I do one at a time. All right, just turn on the fan. Get on the wall.
There you go. Here. All your things.
I'm done with it. Sorry, boring me. Me? Yeah. Didn't get lined back up. It finally went out.
I think so.
It did. Nice. He doesn't get it. Jeez. I do get it. I just don't like it.
He has no sense of humor at times.
I don't have the sense of humor. Come on, Junior. Oh, man. How old are you? 22. Appreciate it, man. Enjoy your B-Day, bro. I appreciate that. Who that, North Saints. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying. I blew it out anyway. What are you talking about? I did get it. I blew it out. I didn't have to use a fan. I thought I was about to. I still blew it. I don't give up like Jalen Hurts does. Come on. I never give up. This cake look good. I ain't gonna lie. I see it.
Yeah. Just no, dear. Turn it this way.
Hold on. I gotta turn the camera the other way. Mm. Yeah, might just slice it out. What kind is it?
Cheesecake. And I've got the
Cheesecake.
blueberries on top of it.
Uh, yeah, sounds good.
And you have your seafood in the fridge when you're ready.
Seafood, yeah. I
When you're
like
ready.
seafood.
I know.
I like the seafood. I like seafood.
Yep.
I don't know why you want to be in the cameras. Huh?
You gonna eat first, or you gonna go back to your live stream?
Huh? Eat first. I'm gonna eat. Eat. Take a subway with me. Why not? I mean, they know who I am. I ain't new. I spend time with family and talk to y'all. Wow. Sorry about that. I had to talk to my uncle. My uncle called me. Wished me happy birthday. So I
Yeah,
figured
nice
to put me
puppy
down.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on for you.
I like it.
Cheesy breadsticks. And then here you go.
That clams?
Yep.
I'm gonna eat good today. I'm gonna eat good today. Joseph, yes, I appreciate that. Happy birthday. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all the support. I really do. Whew. Whew. Clam. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Good. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate all y'all. There you go. No more cans coming out that, right?
Nope. I just thought that was it. I had to.
No dead clams, hopefully.
There you go. Your food. You want to pan it?
Huh?
Tell people about it?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Oh, you good today. He doesn't get it, geez. I did get it. I just don't like tricky candles. Never did. But I do get it. I mean, it's supposed to blow one at a time. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't get it. Not really. Just somebody explained to me. But oh, hey, I like candles that blow out. Once you blow them, they're out. I don't like when they.
Regular candles, the boring candles.
Yeah, I like boring candles. That's what I like. Huh?
Yeah, he has enough out there. He could have blown them up. Maybe.
You got jokes, huh?
Of course I have jokes. What do you mean your mother if I didn't have jokes?
That's where I get it from. The sarcasm. That's where I get it from.
Yeah, no, I'm so much better at it than you.
I challenge that. The clams.
What?
They come with a small fork. Hey, it's cool.
Keeping in the bag. Hold on.
It's cool.
Here's your director side for what do you want me to say?
I gotta
And the
be.
cat's here just in case you drop any.
That's always here.
Over right. There's your little fork.
Oh, I finally got a little tiny fork. Hey. That's great. You taking a picture of me now?
Well, this is because people swear up and down I don't feed you because how skinny you are.
It's see right here.
Well, this is my proof that I feed you.
Wonderful. They can say that I eat every day. It's inside my body. Nah, I eat too much. I don't think I eat enough. I feel like I eat too much, but I don't eat enough. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Appreciate all y'all. Reggie, you're funny. How old are you, Junior? 22. Do it, huh? Hey, I did it. I did it. It's like the Eagles gonna do it this year, baby. All right, man. I'm out. Thanks for having me. Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming on. You just have a good metabolism. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen. Sorry, my body is 23. That's cool. It's cool. I'm 22. Eventually, I'll be just like you in a year. 23. Well, you'll be 24. I'll be 22. So you're 1 year apart from me. He's 23. I'm 22. Yeah. Look at all this, man. I'm gonna try the Hutch Puppies. What is this? Woo. Oh, oh, come on. Look at this. Low compromise. Look at this. This cheesy breadsticks. Hmm. There's a lot of clams here, man. I'm trying to eat them all. We get older by the minute. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you grow up. If I get my own place and so my intention is getting my own place. You know? But right now, I mean, hey, at least have a job. You know, trying to make it. I put a lot of money in my bank. That way I can get my place eventually. I had a claim. I was about to eat a shell. I had a claim shell. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Yeah. This is really good. I really like your cheesy breadsticks. My favorite. Yeah, crab dude jar. Crab dude jar. Like it. I don't usually eat. I don't usually like eat in front of y'all, but it's my birthday. I figured to bring y'all down because at first I was like, I ain't gonna do that, but then the blowing the candles figured to bring y'all down because like she was going to, get the candles and say happy birthday. I don't want to leave you hanging, because it's a calling. You still can call in, but hey, I'm doing my birthday. Nothing goes better eating clams and seafood. I love that. Look at that, clams. Hey, put them over here. I need the bucket, something like that. Just pick a plate. Why not? Got football. Come on, man. I'm the only football fan in my family. No, my uncle's a Buffalo Bills fan, but hey, only Eagles fan, man. Only Eagles fan in my family. Oh, man. Drop my clams on the. No, there's one on the plate, not on the ground. Just dropped on my plate. I didn't get any. Crazy. I got a plate right here. No, but like, I'm excited for the season, dude. I really am. I really am. Let the ghost back. Ooh, this is so good. Ooh. That one is open. Oh, this. Perfect. Right here. Ooh. Got that. You dip it in butter or whatever it is. I think it's blue cheese. Huh? The best, man. It's the best. I appreciate y'all for us coming in and wishing me happy birthday and staying for my birthday. Really do. Y'all really mean a lot to me. For real. The people who support me, I appreciate it. No? I'm gonna keep it going too. The content. Huh? But these claims are good. And you got so much food. So much food, man. Also, sports, I appreciate for coming in. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to you. I mean, happy birthday to me. I say happy birthday to you. It might be your birthday. I don't know. But it's my birthday. I say happy birthday to you. My fault. Happy birthday to me. I appreciate for saying happy birthday. I appreciate that. That means a lot. You know? The link is in there if you want to come in. I'm sitting here eating. My phone don't die. Phone 24% and shit less. You know? Like I said, links in there if you want to come in. Talk football with me. Mm. Mm. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know if y'all said hold up. Yeah. Mm. The best. It's the best. It's the best birthday present ever. You getting sick again? God damn it. Sorry in the background. Can I take it upstairs so I don't have to hear it? Uh, we might just do a cooking show. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Uh, I lost my clam. I appreciate that. I know you like your burger. Oh, I do. It means a bunch of food. Hey. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birthday. Damn, I ate all these clams. Oh, there's one right there. I still got more to eat too. Why you gotta take care of your body, bro? Uh, With all these clams I'm eating, man. Ooh, ain't bad. I love seafood. Look at all this. All the clams. All the clams. What? Towels in the damn way. See? I don't know if you saw that. I put that in here. Still, put this in here. Just threw it in here. I don't know why she's throwing them away. Throwing them in the bag like that. Um, there you go. And man, just keep the bag there. That way, you just can throw them in there. Works. Uh-huh. What in the hell is that shit? Okay, that's weird. Okay. I know you watch me eat. Sorry about that. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat breakfast there. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, I did. I had corn nugget muffins. But I like eating. I'm the type to eat your whole kitchen. Give me a bad clam. Well, then you can't eat that one. Man, I'm just waiting for the season to start, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, I had so many expectations for Jalen Hurts, bro. Like Jalen Hurts, See, I blew out those candles, even though I could turn the fan on. I gave up, and I'm like, what would Jalen Hurts do? Would try to do it again. Keep getting better, baby. That's my quarterback. MVP. I'm like Darren Sproles. You already know how I rock, man. Come on. Facts, Joseph. Yes, facts. Facts. You're right about that one. I can't wait either. Listen, it's gonna be so fun watching AJ Brown and Devontae. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait, man. I can't fucking wait. Let's go. Can't wait, man. It's gonna be fun to watch this team, bro. Hurts gonna throw some bombs this year, man. I'm so excited. I don't even know what Hurts. Listen, I don't care what any Hurts hater says, man. He's gonna ball out this year. Watch, just believe it. He gonna, you gonna be back on that Hurts wagon. Believe that. We'll be cooking. We will. You see how this claim looking right now. This is what we're doing the whole MCs. We're gonna make them look like clams. Open up their shells. You know what I'm saying? Stick that fork in them. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna stick the fork in them. History, man. See, it's the whole division right here. You see how they're open? Open. We're gonna open up their shell like a clam and put them in the bag. I call it a body bag. All these all these teams will be in this bag. It's like the clams in the bag. Oh, man. I'm confident in my team. I don't know about y'all, but I'm confident. How can you not be excited? Yeah, two number one receivers, AJ and Devontae. My boy Devontae gonna go off this year. You already know. Please allow AJ to get the number two corner. I mean, I don't know if they would do that because, like again, I mean, you gonna allow AJ to go against number two corners? Come on, man. It's a body. The league should have never allowed it to happen. It should have never allowed us to get the AJ Brown, man. We're a force to be reckoned. And the last time we had a receiver like a similar to AJ Brown was Alshon Jeffrey. I'm not saying AJ is going to be Alshon Jeffrey. I'm not saying nothing like that. I think AJ is way better receiver than Alshon. But Alshon was the last big target we had. And look at that. He wasn't even the number one. He was the number two. Won a Super Bowl. Come on, man. What do you think we're going to do with Devontae and then AJ? Win another championship, man. Or going to be near it. We're not that far away from competing. Like, I think we could do it this year. Well, all the talent we have, man. Come on. Don't let me to tell you that we're not that good. This team can definitely do it. And they can win with a backup quarterback. Why can't they win with a full roster? A full roster, good defense, good front four, good pass rushers, good corners, man. Come on. You gotta stop listening to this media. Open up your eyes and actually watch what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? We got a coach that loves to be aggressive. Come on. I said it before, I'll say it again. Nick Sirianni will be better than Doug Peterson. I believe in Nick Sirianni. My Italian friend. My boy Nick's gonna get his respect this year. He's gonna be coach of the year. Watch. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. But you'll watch. Don't believe me, just watch. You know that song? Oh my God. We have a good all-around team. We do. We do. Listen, let me tell you something, man. I've never seen a linebacker core like us like this since what? 04 with Michael Lewis. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, you guys, this media, let me tell you something. This media is hyping this up. because we got AJ Brown. See, I would be hyping us up any way you look at it. If we didn't get AJ Brown because listen, Devontae Smith is still a baller, but you add AJ Brown to this. Come on, man. Like I shout out to my boy Philly Fresh. But I was talking to him and he told me, I told him, when have we ever had two number one receivers on each side? I don't think we ever had one. You could talk about Macklin, you could talk about Jackson, but I don't think it would be anything close to what AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. AJ Brown is a number one receiver. Devontae is a number one receiver. They're gonna be cooking corners this year. If Jalen Hurts can get I'm telling you, everyone this. If Jalen Hurts can get that accuracy going, it's over. It's over. We're going to be in the Super Bowl this year. If Jalen Hurts gets that accuracy. Best believe it. If that defense plays legit and their front four can get to the quarterback and you have Jalen Hurts throwing bombs, come on, man. Super Bowl, here we come. Yeah, I said it. You can tell me I'm wrong, but hey, why can't we? We just made the playoffs last year with a B-minus team. Come on, you got to stop listening to this media, bro. The media that hypes us up are the same one who probably will switch up when the Cowboys start playing good in the first game. Watch, man. I should use the fork. My bad. We haven't had a good linebacker like since 04. Exactly. Michael Lewis. What is it? Is Javon Kurtz a linebacker or was he a pass rusher? I think he was a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we not get back? Who says we can't be Super Bowl contenders this year? No one expects us to win in 17. Saying.
Eat all your clams.
Not yet.
Okay. Want to pack some on the way?
Hmm?
You want me to pack some away?
No, I'm eating all.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Kurtz was a pass rusher? Yeah, okay. Like I said, we haven't a linebacker. We haven't had this type of linebacker talent in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what anybody says. I speak my mind, and I don't care who's hurt, who gets offended. Because at the end of the day, that's how I always been. Like I'm very.
Opinionated?
Hell yeah. I'm not scared of nobody this year. I'm really not. Because listen, like you got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Again, I never seen the Eagles. Long as I've been watching, never seen two number one receivers on each side. I'm not scared of nobody. Really not. I watch the division. I see nobody that scares me. It is what it is. A lot of people ain't going to agree with it. Hey, that's why I have a channel, right? Because I'm different than a lot of Eagle fans. I think differently. I'm gonna open up the division like this, a clam. Oh man, I can't wait. Woo. It's time for football season, baby. I already know. We should be. Yeah. Like I said again, like no one expected us to win in 17. When Alshon Jeffrey came, I literally said we could be a Super Bowl team. We won with a backup. Why can't we win with a guy who's in his second year? Carson Wentz did in his MVP year. No one expected him. Everybody had the same expectations Carson Wentz that they had for Hurts. They didn't know what he was. And I think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Carson. I think he's not weak-minded. He takes criticism. Listen, he doesn't need someone to tell him to watch film like other quarterbacks. Like I said, I mean, this guy's a winner. He's a winner. He's a baller. He wants to get better. That's blue collar city in Philadelphia. That is Philadelphia, a blue collar city, working hard. You don't want a guy that doesn't want to work hard. If you need to be told to watch film, I'm not paying you. Like I said again, I'd trade Colin Murray off the spot. I'd get rid of him. I'm not paying you. No, like my job always says, if you can't do your job, go home. I'll get someone else to do it for you. It woke me up. They should have said that to Colin Murray. Probably not, because he cried like 2 years. I'm not doing it.
What? That's
Yeah, I put the claims in there.
okay.
It's cool. You want some?
No, I'm gonna take your corn out since you're not gonna eat that knowing you.
I'll eat the corn. You just gotta cut it up.
Yeah. Well,
Potatoes and.
yeah, go eat now.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
He has been a winner every. Yeah, exactly. But people here. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Jalen Hurts, a lot of people don't like him because he got benched in Alabama. But guess what? There's a lot of quarterbacks in college who get benched. And they could turn out to be good NFL quarterbacks. Everybody has their up and downs. I'm trying to hear that Jalen Hurts can't get better. Listen, we saw Josh Allen struggle in Buffalo. Okay, like I said, I mean, I remember going up to my uncle's one time. He told me Josh Allen wasn't the guy. I told him to give him a chance. Now he's one of the best quarterbacks. Why is that? Accuracy. When you get better with accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Like quarterbacks are not going to come out the gate and start being a Mahomes. That's not reality. Y'all got to let him grow. You got to let him develop. He's a young kid. In his first full season last year. This was his first season as the starter of the Eagles. Remember, he was supposed to sit behind Carson Wentz and learn from him. Same thing with Alex Smith with Mahomes. Mahomes probably wouldn't be the same quarterback if he was started right off the spot. He had to sit back and he had to learn from a guy like Alex Smith. I'm not saying Alex Smith is a guy that's a star, or was quarterback, but he was a guy that you can learn similar things from. Mahomes took some of the game from him, and he got better. Come on, man. We got to give him a chance, And I think you give him weapons. I mean, you're not only going to produce, but I think he's going to have a better career because anytime you give a quarterback weapons, it can not only do nothing but go up, if that makes any sense. Jalen get better every year. I agree, and listen, I criticize Jalen Hurts all the time with some games. Like the Chargers game, I criticized him. I didn't think he played good. Does he need to work on his accuracy? Yes. Not all quarterbacks are going to come out the gate and be a Hall of Famer. That don't work like that. I believe that we should go back to letting quarterbacks develop. Now these days, people want them to be like this. Learn this quickly, man. I get he has issues with accuracy. I get it. A lot of people don't like the fact that he overthrows people. I get it. But you know what? He's 23 years old in a second round pick. Come on, man. Y'all give Kyler Murray passes when this guy has never even sniffed a playoff win. But yet we want to baby Kyler Murray. We want to baby people like Lamar Jackson who can't get past the division round. Okay? Like, come on. What are we talking about? Lamar has done nothing. And many coaches have said that he's not getting better. But we'll give him a pass. Eagle fans want him, but they won't have Jalen Hurts. To me, can progress way better than Lamar. Jalen Hurts is a better accuracy, in my opinion, than Lamar. Y'all can call me crazy all you want. Yeah, there's a link. Hit me up. I think he will have a better year than Lamar Jackson. I think he'll have a better career long term than Lamar Jackson. Lamar won't be in the league in the next 2 years. Book it. Listen, I'm the same dude. Who's been predicting everything pretty much right. You know what I'm saying? I told every Cowboy fan last year they weren't going to this NFC Championship game. Now I did like their team, but I watch film. I don't need I don't need numbers. Numbers don't mean nothing to me. I see production. I see a kid that was getting better. I saw a kid in the pocket. Lamar couldn't even make a playoff. Couldn't even be in the playoff game last year because he had a sprained ankle. When you see quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers have a sprained ankle, and yet he was able to still play. Jalen Hurts had a broken foot. He wasn't even fully healthy. People say he was. I don't think he was. I think they were covering it up, because they needed him. They had nobody else. I don't think Gardner Minshew would have won the game. I think Jalen Hurts was the best opportunity to even win a playoff game. Was he bad in the playoff game? Yes, he was a young kid in his full first season as an Eagle starter. First full season, as a starter. But he got us to the playoffs. I haven't seen Carson do that. And I like Carson when he won the MVP. I was a big Carson Wentz fan. But you know what? Then I learned that the guy's selfish. He didn't want to get better, and we had to move on from him. I don't think he's going to do nothing with the Commanders. They're going to trash. You can say, well, you think everybody's trash. Yeah, you're right. When I think they're trash, I think they're trash. Tell me how they improved. They didn't get off. They should have drafted 3 offensive line in the first round for Carson Wentz. That man is going to get his ass put on the turf this year. Listen, I hope Kobe Dean roughs him up. I don't want him to hurt him, but I want him to at least feel it. He's Jeff George, man. I was at the playoff game. Which one? The Seahawks and Eagles game? Oh, yeah, that was terrible. And listen, do I think Janae McClowney did it on purpose? Yeah, I do. And I think that was an unexcusable hit. And he should have been, I thought he should have been suspended. The fact that he didn't even get a fine for it. I mean, he got fined what? A slap on the wrist? You know? I thought that was BS, you know? But hey, any way you look at it, I mean, dude, there were so many other things that I didn't like about Carson Wentz. It wasn't that, you know, he couldn't stay healthy, number one. But number two is like, the guy just he didn't look the same after the last year. I think he just didn't have it anymore. You know, and the Eagles saw it. And they drafted a quarterback. You know, and I didn't like it at the time. And I always won't like it, but you know what? I thought I would never like it, but I do like it. You know, he's a young quarterback and he's gotten better. You know, and if he takes a huge step up with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, come on, man. We're going to the championship this year. I've never seen 2 number 1 receivers on the exact same team. Devontae Smith's a Heisman winning trophy at Alabama. Let's not mistake this kid was a number 1 pick. This kid is a disruptor when it comes to stopping, disruptor and killing corners. Okay, not disruptor and stopping deep. I was about to say that they're disrupting corners and making them look bad. This is a guy that's a route running machine. He's a route running guru. You have him and AJ Brown who can run routes, and AJ Brown can block, which opens up holes for who? Miles Sanders. Gainwell. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, I think we had training camp today. I got to see what, I definitely make some videos after this about what we saw. I'm going to drop some videos soon, too. I got to find an intro first, but yeah. You tried cheesecake? Mm-hmm. Oh, cool in the background. I live in Tampa Bay. Oh, God. So you got a bunch of Brady fans walking around with Brady shirts. I fucking hate that dude. Motherfucker, excuse me, I hate him. I can't stand Brady. I don't like him. I would never consider him as the GOAT. Never. I can't stand cheaters. Oh, this man has everything around him. Listen. If you an Eagle fan, you respect Brady, bro. I don't know what to say. You and I got to talk before we even have a conversation. Cause I need to know what in the hell is wrong with you. You know? I mean, you can like Brady. I don't know why. I think he's a crybaby, weenie, whining, white privilege quarterback. That's exactly what he is. I don't like Brady. I don't like Brady either. I think he's a baby. You know, he don't shake people's hands when they win, but he'll shake someone's hand when he wins. That's a sore loser. I don't want that type of quarterback. People can think he's a GOAT all he wants. Listen, let's see what he does. I want him to go to the Jets. I hope the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trade him to the Jets. Well, they probably not, but I wish they did because I want to see if Tom Brady could win with someone like the Jets. If he wins someone like the Jets, maybe I consider making him the GOAT. But let's be real. I'm never gonna respect that. I don't give a fuck if he does win with the Jets. He's cheat in my eyes. He can kick rocks. And all the Brady fans can too. I hope he put his ass in the fucking retirement home. I really hope we verse Brady in the playoffs, dude. Like, if we ever get to the play, I want Tom Brady in Philadelphia. I want my lick back, bro. After that Super Bowl loss, we got to lick back in the Super Bowl. Now it's our turn to finish Tom Brady. Let's finish that dude. I hope the Kobe Dean puts him on his ass. I hope the Cowboys do it week 1, but I think they will. No. But I hope they do. I don't respect Tom Brady. I don't like him. Better bit. What the hell is wrong with this phone so much? About to be 50%. Oh, well. No, but I appreciate for everyone coming out, man. Like I said, the link is in there if you want to come in. If you don't, hey, it's cool. Nobody's stopping you. You know what I'm saying? No one's stopping you. I'm just letting you know you can come in, talk. You know, yeah, you'll hear my family in the background. Hey, We all have family. No, I have family. No, some people think I'm adopted. That's not the case. Young boy, huh? Oh, I don't know what you're trying to say. Somebody lost the center. Who? Who lost the center? He's a baby bitch. He is. He is. He is. And a lot of people, a lot of Eagle contractors respect him. I mean, that's the right thing to say, but I don't really give a damn. I hate that dude. I can't stand Brady. If he was on the Eagles, I would not. You know what? You know how I say that any quarterback, if Tom Brady came to the Eagles, I might pull some fake shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't root for that dude. I'm sorry. If he's with the Eagles, I might have to pull off a bandwagon move. No, no, but I would hate it. I would hope that he'd get hurt, man. I hate Brady. Can't stand him. I don't give a damn if he had the best chance of winning with us. I don't like him. I don't know if Philly fans would even want him to come here. No, a lot of Philly fans would. The old Philly fans probably not. I'm an old Philly fan. When it comes to remembering that Super Bowl, still hurts me. I'll never forget that. Hey, what it is, what it is. I'm saying it's just all right. I was at a playoff game. And, oh, you were at Tampa Bay? Shit. Our defense. A lot of people think our defense was good, and like our defense was trash in that game. Like, I'm still trying to figure out why people think our defense was good in that playoff game. Like, did you see our defense? Like, I can literally show you a link where you can watch the exact same game as I did. And that defense could not stop Brady. They couldn't stop Brady. They couldn't. And literally, we only had it for what? One possession. And then we had to turn it down. We're going 4 and out. We didn't run the ball. When we did run the ball, it was working for us. You know? Like, nobody had a good game. Our defense was was trash. I mean, they had TJ Edwards on a goddamn receiver. Come on. You telling me that's good defense? That's the play to lose. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about Jalen Hurts all you want, but that defense was trash. Shit, thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. That they couldn't even win against. They couldn't win at the point of attack. No, I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes. We had him, and the defense couldn't stop him. You know, Jalen Hurts was playing good. I thought Jalen Hurts played good in that game. You know, but again, like our defense, when your defense don't come through, your quarterback is going to look bad. You know, I think Mahomes, a perfect example was the Kansas City Chiefs game. We could have won that game easily. They were literally one of the worst. It's stopping the run. You know, worse in defense, and yet we couldn't stop them. You know, our offense was clicking. It's just their offense was clicking too. You know, you need to have defense wins championships. I don't care what quarterback you have. If your defense is not solidified, you're not winning nothing. Sorry. Every team has a defense. That's how they win championships. Name me an offense that won with no defense. You can't name me that. Because you need a defense. You know what I'm saying? You need a defense. I'll put this away. Oh, I want some cheesecake. Look at the taste of that cheesecake. Put that right there. Went through. I'm almost done with my plan. I have like 4 left. I gotta say something for lunch tomorrow. I want to eat all of it. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Oh. Woo. Come on, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, listen, listen. Where's that knife at? I'm taking a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake. That cheesecake looks good. It does. It does, man. Hey, that's my favorite cake. I might have buy more cheesecake when we're in the playoffs, man. Listen, I think we're going to get there. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Juice. Good too. That. Hey, look. Hey, look. You already know. If I see a Cowboy fan, you know what it is. If I see any team not the Eagles, you already know what it is. The how I feel. Put that right here. See. Put that right there. That way you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. No, probably not. Put that right here. I stay. You don't see nothing but green on me. That's a real fan. I like y'all not real fans. I'm just saying. Not to get fans. Woo! I know it might be boring, but hey, I'm doing my life. I'm doing my birthday. Shit, it's called it a birthday celebration. It's been called it. I mean, you can technically come in. But I'm not really going to talk that much. I'm just on my birthday. Talk with y'all. Talk football with y'all. Woo! Oh, God, it's so good. I don't think I can eat all this. Mm. Cheers. Cheers. What up, Goodman? 13? Mm. Mm. Oh, oh. Like I said, hold up. Hold up. Oops. I'm trying to put it in. If I put it in here, banners. I'm trying to put the link. That way y'all can see it. Because it keeps on going down. Hold on. Y'all want to come in and let me know. You're going to talk football with me. Cowboy fans, Giant fans, Redskin fans, anybody a fan can come in. I had a Saints fan earlier. That's so good. Man, my birthday today. Hey, it was a good birthday. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna finish that cheesecake. I ain't gonna lie. Too much. Too much. I might eat later. I'm the type of person to eat at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's good. Yeah, that cheesecake does look good, doesn't it? It's good. It's just listen, that claims fill me up, man. I had a whole bag. Look how big bag is. Look at this. Look at this. Big bag of clams, man. I got the cheese stick still. There's cheese bread still there. Lots of teams that we're gonna beat this year too. They're gonna look like that. So
But
how much?
how old are you turning?
22.
I'm just curious. So,
Huh?
who's your top 10 quarterback?
Top 10?
Yeah,
So I got Jalen Ramsey, Joe
quarter,
Alexander.
quarter,
Huh?
quarterback,
Corner or quarterback?
quarter,
Spell
quarterback.
it. Spell it.
QUARTERBACK. Quarter.
Quarterback. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got quarterback. Top 10?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you got to put Brady, even though I don't like him. Brady, Rogers, Mahomes, Wilson. Who else? Allen, Burrow, Herbert, Watson. If he can play this year, yeah, he's up there. Um, who else? I said Rogers, right? Already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Who else? There's a couple other ones. Wilson already. Who else? Who else? Who else? I put Garoppolo up there. I think he's reliable. Put Garoppolo up there. I think he's a good quarterback. Um, and the only reason I'm saying Garoppolo is because, like, I seen him win big games. He doesn't win Super Bowls. I even put Matt Ryan up there. I think Matt Ryan should be up top 10. Um, who's another one? I mean, Matt Ryan's gonna be balling with Colts. He's gonna be dangerous there. Who else? Who else? Who else?
Who's
So how
close to
many? How many is that?
That's like 11.
11?
Yeah, that's around 11.
I was trying 10. My fault.
No, you're good. Who's closer to the top 10 then? Derek Carr or Dak?
Who?
Derek Carr or Dak?
Derek Carr or Dak?
Yeah.
I choose neither.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't think Derek Carr is good. Maybe he'll be better with Devontae, but I'm not a fan of Derek Carr. I think he's a choke artist. I don't think he's a good quarterback. Yeah, technically he's a great, regular season quarterback, but he's not a playoff quarterback that I can rely on. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he chokes a lot. He does. He reminds me a lot like a Carson Wentz, where not Carson Wentz. No, what the hell would I say? He can't even get in the playoffs. Um, he reminds me a lot like a Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan can get in the playoffs, but he chokes in big games. Not even Matt Ryan. What the hell am I saying? Not Matt Ryan. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, the Dak Prescott. Big games, opportunities. You got to win in these big games. Yes, great to have a regular season. You know, Great regular season. But if you don't win a playoff game, it don't mean nothing because the playoffs is those where people are looking at you saying, "That's that dude." You know what I'm saying? That's the dude that I could see building my franchise for the next 15 to 10. I mean, 10 to 15 years down the road. And especially when you get paid like a quarterback. Derek Carr, I think, got his money. You know what I'm saying? And he struggled versus a second year quarterback with Joe Burrow. Like, let's be real, Joe Burrow had no offensive line, yet he couldn't beat him. You should be able to beat them, right? Because, you can say, what's the team game? That's great and fine. But if you get paid like a franchise guy, I need you to be the guy that can win me these games. You're not always going to have a perfect defense. You got to be able to take one for the team and be able to put your team on your back and able to win it for them. You got to be the one that says, this is the reason why they won it because of him. We've seen Russell Wilson's come out of nowhere and win games. That like how the hell did he win that game? We've seen, the Rodgers win games where he pulls something out of nowhere. You know, I'm not paying a quarterback if the guy can't get me, or if I'm paying you, you got to be able to win these clutch games. So Derek Carr, I don't consider as a great quarterback. Maybe he'll be better with Devontae Adams, but I've seen Rodgers win with less. I've seen Russell Wilson win with less. We're gonna find what Mahomes is. I think Mahomes is going to struggle a little bit because I think when you lose Tyreek Hill, affects a quarterback like Mahomes. Mahomes has everything around him, but we're gonna find out if he can win with less. And if he does, then you got to consider him up there with the clutch quarterbacks. It's hard to find a clutch quarterback, but you got to be able to develop that gene. And a lot of quarterbacks don't have that. And to me, that I can't put them as top 10 quarterbacks. Now we can say, well, Justin Herbert, what has he done? I like him because I think first of all, it wasn't his fault. I think it was the coach's fault. You know, but if you want to take him off, then you could put someone like who who can you put? Where I put? I'll put some like not Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill stinks. I don't know. So I'll just stick with Herbert because there's no other quarterback to take. I mean, if Big Ben was there, then maybe because I've seen him win with pretty much nothing. But he ain't here, and he's up and down to his end of his career. But yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah. What
Tell me
about
if it
Stafford?
doesn't make sense. But you can tell me if it don't make sense. I'm okay with crazy.
Stafford's up there.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Stafford. No, so I took Herbert down and put Stafford up there. Thank you. I forgot all about Stafford. Shit. How did I forget about him? Super Bowl MVP. Well, he should have been Super Bowl MVP. Eventually, Cooper Cup got it, but you know, yeah, I forgot about him. Stafford was a good quarterback last year. Yeah, he's a good quarterback. Yeah. So you take Herbert, you put Stafford up there. So that'd be 10, right?
Yeah.
So that would work. There we go. There you go. No, because you can't put Herbert up there. Herbert hasn't done that in the playoffs. I'm gonna put him up there. Yeah, that's claims I eat. You can have the shells.
I'm looking for my phone.
The phone? I don't know. It's my phone right here. I call it.
It turns off, so it's not gonna work.
Is it? There you go.
Okay, thank you.
And for my troubles, I need a piece of cheesy.
Take it. I'm full. Oh, happy birthday, my guy. Keep up the good work. Keep up the grind. Much love, respect. Thank you, Coach Dante. I appreciate it. Stafford is a good quarterback. Yeah, I know he is. He is. You know, he is a good quarterback. But like I said, I mean, I can't put a quarterback up there if you can't win me these games in the clutch moments. I'm not considering you a top 10 quarterback. I've seen Rodgers win with less. Derek Carr, never seen him win with anything. But what's on your mind?
Oh, I saw something on Twitter, Eagles Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, it was a mix of Eagles and Cowboys fans absolutely destroying each other for no reason. But someone said, freaking, what's his name? I forget his name. Jacoby Dean has a better chance of being an all-time great than Micah Parsons or something like that. And they were arguing about it. And then it was just funny to me.
I mean, I'm not going to say that, but I'll say this: N'Kobe Dean is a very talented linebacker. And do I think I'll have a better career than Michael Parsons? I don't know. Michael Parsons could definitely take a drop just like Chase Young, but I don't see that with Michael Parsons. So I think Michael Parsons will be fine. I'm not going to say he's going to be better like than Michael Parsons because I like Michael Parsons coming out of Penn State, but N'Kobe Dean is a very good linebacker. The fact that he dropped in the third when he should have been a first round pick. Again, I still understand that, because he was a Everybody had him on the draft board as the number one linebacker off the board, especially in this the draft that we just had. So
What were they saying?
they were saying that. I mean, they were saying that Kobe Dean was the best linebacker. He's smart. Like he was one of the best linebackers in the draft. He's his quickness to get to the running backs, everything. Like he was rated as a you can't miss this guy, right? And he fell in the third round because of so-called injuries, which nothing wrong with him because literally if there was something wrong with him because he was training after he got drafted. And the way he looked pissed. He said, listen, he said, because Howard Roseman said, welcome to Philadelphia, you ready to get started? He said, you damn right I am. Like he's upset. So, this is the guy that should have been a first round pick. This guy was this guy was a Butkus award winning linebacker. He was one of the best linebackers in Georgia. Okay. Yes, you could say Georgia had all the talent, but if you watch the Kobe Dean, the guy was everywhere. Like the guy was everywhere. He reminded me so much of the Chicago Bear linebacker that was out of Georgia. What's the guy's name? Is it Floyd? No, it wasn't Floyd. Forget he's very underrated linebacker, but the dude is talented, and the fact that he dropped to us, number one, we don't draft linebackers, but the fact that we did, hey, I'm all for it. Y'all want to give us a linebacker? Hey, make us better. Make us better. We get a first round linebacker,
Okay.
I'm all for it.
Joseph, in the chat, just curious. I'm not talking shit, but what makes you think N'Kobe Dean is better? I'm just asking. I'm not.
I didn't say he was going to be better than Mike Parsons.
No, I'm talking about someone in the chat.
Oh, who said
More than
that?
likely, probably because he's able to.
Yeah. I agree on 100% on verse Parsons. See, Michael Parsons is a beast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Parsons. My problem with Michael Parsons is y'all say he's a good linebacker and good in coverage, right? But I've seen him get cooked in coverage in linebacker, especially with Leonard Fournette in the first game. Now, did he get better? Of course he did, But I saw a lot of times where they moved him to play defensive end, especially when DeMarcus Lawrence went out. You know what I'm saying? And I thought he did actually really good. I would actually, if I was the Dallas Cowboys, I would just let I would even try to trade DeMarcus Lawrence and then would have paid Amari, and then I would have paid Gallup, and then just keep Parsons at defensive end, and then draft a linebacker like a Kobe Dean. That's what I would have done if I was Dallas. But again, I really don't care.
But
At the end of the day, huh?
Just Micah. There's this misconception that Micah Parsons can't cover. Dude was top when he played. When he was in coverage, which he played mostly coverage snaps more than anything else. He was top. He by PFF. I don't know if you think they're serious or not. Whatever you think they are, he's rated top 5 in that category.
PFF rated him that.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was top 5 in coverage, or it was top 10. It was rather top 10 or top 5, and then in run defense, he was top 5. So that's where I get confused because it's not like he got burned. I never saw him get burned. Maybe once.
Yeah.
But in that Minnesota game, he was all over the place in coverage. The Minnesota Vikings threw like 4 screens, and it all went for negative yards.
I mean, Parsons is a beast. I agree, and I think N'Kobe Dean does cover better. I mean, like I said, I think Michael Parsons got better with coverage. I do, but the first game he struggled with Leonard Fournette. You cannot lie.
Oh no, I'm saying he did get cooked a couple of times, but it wasn't as the season gone on. He was one of the best coverage linebackers in football.
But he has some struggles. Why he fell to the draft last time? Why he fell to y'all? You know the why? Because not just character issues. It was part of it was because a lot of people didn't feel like he was an all-around linebacker. Now, obviously he's making people pay for that. But a lot of scouts. I mean, again, scouts are, some scouts. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some scouts should not be scouting at all. Because the same scouts passed up on Metcalf. The same scouts passed up on players like N'Kobe Dean in the third round. I mean, dude was fair into the third round. Okay, I don't know why you would take a guy with Achilles injury, but you won't take a guy like N'Kobe Dean who has what a shoulder with a shoulder strain, or a shoulder injury. Okay, but you'll take a guy who came off an
That's the thing.
Achilles injury.
Now, Kobe Dean's already undersized, so that's going against him. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Not me. That's just the scouts. He already has that going against him. And then you add on top of the injury concern or something, whatever they said it was. It's just a recipe for him to fall. And the reason that guy that you said with the Achilles stuff is because his potential is so high. It's insane.
Yeah, I like it, Joby. But like I said, N'Kobe Dean is the best linebacker in that draft. I would have taken
Devin Lloyd.
my number one. Huh?
Him or Devin Lloyd.
Yeah, I didn't like Devin Lloyd that much. I like Najee. I like the guy from Alabama. Houston,
Christian
Texas.
Harris.
Yep, Christian Harris. Yep, Christian Harris. I think I started not liking Lloyd. Lloyd was because of his 40.
It was a peck, Joseph.
Yeah, it was a peck. But it's all right. The peck healed quickly. I mean, listen, I'm all for it. Like, y'all want to give us, listen. Y'all want to give us a linebacker that was number one pick, that should have been the number one pick, and fell in the third round to us? Hey, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Let him get angry and tear y'all up. Hey, I'm all for it. You know, he's on my team. Y'all don't got to worry about him. Y'all got to worry about him. He's coming with it. Listen, he's upset because he lost money in the deal. He was supposed to be a first round pick. And the fact that he dropped because some scouts said that he's this and that, when you can watch the tape and see this guy was a first rounder. I mean, this guy was the number one linebacker coming out the draft. And he fell to the corner.
Also, another concern, if you want to call it that, he didn't play a lot. Like, he played enough to know, like, okay, this guy is really good. But because of the talent that Georgia had, he didn't play a ton. I'm not trying to shit on your players that you drafted, but that was the same concern with Jordan Davis. He didn't play a lot. I mean, he played 22 snaps a game. That was what the average was. That was his only concern, really. That and stamina.
But do you know why they didn't have to play that much? Because the rotation.
They had so much talent. Trust me, I know. I watched too much Georgia. It was embarrassing.
He should have been top 25 pick. He should have. But it's cool. He fell to the third round. We got him. We got a stud linebacker. I mean, I thought that was a very dangerous move by the NFL to do that. You gave us A.J. Brown already, so you just added another potential great piece to our team. Thank you for making us contenders. That's all I gotta say. No offense, but A.J. Brown should have never. Listen, the NFL should have banned that from happening. It's not fair. It really isn't. When I'm watching Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown killing their corners, did you see what he did to Darius Slate? He pushed him. He literally stiffed on Darius Slate to the ground. Imagine what he's going to do to these corners. You know what I'm saying? Like, N'Kobe Dean is a guy that likes to hit. He's going to be blitzing so many quarterbacks this year. Quarterbacks are going to be panicking. They're going to be worrying about him. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be worried about N'Kobe Dean coming through that blitz because he's fast and
he's not a blitzer. He won't be good at blitzing.
What are you talking about? He's one of the best in blitzing.
He's small. He's too. Again, the size doesn't it matters, but he can be a blitzer, but it's not going to be like this Devin Lloyd crazy amazing linebacker blitzer. He'll blitz occasionally, but he's more of that run stopper coverage guy.
This is where I'm going to get him at right here. This is what I'm talking about right here, right? If the Dallas Cowboys drafted N'Kobe Dean, y'all wouldn't be saying this, right? Because
no. I said this before coming into the draft. I knew.
Hold on. N'Kobe Dean was one of the best. I watched this guy.
I know.
I watched his film. I watched everything. I don't watch highlights. I watch film. I saw this guy make quarterbacks uncomfortable. This guy's everywhere. So you ain't going to sit there and tell me that this guy ain't a good blitzer. Nah, he's a good blitzer.
I never said he's not a good blitzer. I said he's not going to be the type of guy that blitzes every third down and gets to the quarterback every time. He's not going to be one of those. He's a good blitzer. He's just not on that level.
I mean, listen, the only way he doesn't do that, Jonathan Gannon doesn't decide to do it. But I think Jonathan Gannon's going to use him more. And I think N'Kobe Dean is capable of doing it. But it's up to John Beginning. I know John Beginning. Hopefully he changes up his scheme. I know we're running a 3-4 to 4-3. You know, I hope we don't have another Jim Schwartz situation. That's my fear. Everybody worried about Jim Hurts. I'm worried about John Beginning.
Are you guys running 4-3 this year?
We're running a 3-4 to 4-3. Yeah, we're switching up schemes now.
So 4-3. He's a 3. You guys are running a 4-3 now.
A 3-4 to 4-3. Yeah. Yeah, we're running different.
You got 3 defensive tackles. How are you gonna play them all?
3 defensive tackles. Since when?
Javon Hargrave.
Okay.
Fletcher
Cox.
And Jordan Davis.
What about the guy we drafted last year?
I don't know. I forget what his name is.
You don't remember Jackson, the guy that we drafted last year?
Oh, that guy name. You guys
He's
have 4 defensive tackles. How are you going to use them all?
We can rotate them. You know what I'm saying? We got to rotate them. We got so many depth at defensive tackle. Jordan Davis is a monster.
I don't know if you can play Jordan Davis as much as you think, because Fletcher Cox has got to be in there at all times, pretty much. And then Jordan Davis might play on first and second down, but he's not going to play on third down.
I think he'll play a lot. I'm going to tell you why. Fletcher Cox is not the same. Fletcher Cox is going to get a lot of rest. This is pretty much his last year. Jordan Davis will get playing time. And I think Jordan Davis is a really good player, dude. I really think that he's going to dominate. I'm telling you right now.
If we had more of a sample size of what Jordan Davis was, and he showed some pass rush moves, he would have went top 5.
Exactly who he reminds me of. He reminds me of so much of that. Yep. Thank you. That's who this guy was thinking of. Yep. Raquan Smith, man. So underrated. They don't give him respect, I don't think. They don't give him.
Someone said he was freaking Bobby Wagner the other day.
Ain't not Bobby Wagner. No, I think that's that. Listen, that scout who said that, I wouldn't put that on the Kobe Dean. Bobby Wagner is
an all-time great.
He's a great player, but I'm not going far and say he's Bobby Wagner. No, he's a 3.0. What other Bobby Wagner do you see in the NFL? Wouldn't it be 2.0? Know what I'm saying? I mean, but
by the way, I'm not worried about our linebackers because,
I worry.
Yeah, Micah Parsons can play linebacker. We've seen that.
Well,
Van Der Esch isn't bad.
Who?
Van Der Esch isn't horrible.
He can't stay healthy.
He stayed healthy last year.
He got hurt last year.
He missed the game.
He got hurt last year, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Didn't he have that neck injury?
He played amazing in his rookie year. And then his second and third year, his neck was messed up. And then last year, he didn't miss a game.
I don't think he played last year. I think it was Cox. Cox is a good player.
Cox got hurt last year.
Jabril Cox would have been a problem.
Jabril Cox is coming back. He tore his ACL, but he's coming. He's already back. So.
Well, he won't be ready for week 1. I heard Michael Jackson might not even be ready for week 1. I told y'all.
I never said he was.
Who?
I never said Gallup would be ready.
No, but you know who did?
Your best friend.
I ain't gonna say his name. It's I talk about him too much.
Jabril Cox is already doing. He's on first team reps, so he's playing.
I mean, like I said, it depends how bad you tore your ACL. There's different.
He already completed rehab. They already said he's good to go.
Yeah,
he's clear.
But there's different types of ACL tears.
I know.
Some of them you can recover, and some of them it takes a while to recover. Like I've seen people walk on ACLs before tears. I have a customer that I helped that's walking on a torn ACL. I'm like, how the hell are you doing that? He said, it hurts as hell. I said, I would be crying like a little girl on the ground. Like you would be saying, my fucking man. I'd be crying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't imagine tearing my ACL. I heard it hurts like fuck. I'm so glad I never did it.
Back to Nakobe Dean and Micah Parsons. You can't tell me Micah Parsons can't do what Nakobe Dean does at an equal level or better.
Well, I can also say Nakobe Dean can do exactly what Micah Parsons does.
No, he can't.
Why can't he?
He can't rush the passer like Micah Parsons does.
Nakobe Dean can rush the passer.
Not like Micah Parsons.
So what does Micah Parsons do?
Was the most efficient pass rusher last year, and he didn't even play half his snaps at defensive end.
Who?
Micah Parsons. He was the most efficient pass rusher. He got to the quarterback. more efficiently than everybody else. Like the percentage of times he got to the quarterback was higher than anybody else.
All right. I mean, that's your opinion. I
It's
think
not
you're
an
still
opinion.
going
It's a
to
little fact that's out there. It's been recorded. It's a
So,
thing.
so why wasn't N'Kobe Dean? Because I seen N'Kobe Dean everywhere. N'Kobe Dean was a starter, bro. He was a starter.
He's
Who else
good,
was a lot?
but
Who
he's
else
no
was a
Micah
linebacker for
Parsons on
Georgia?
that defense. Like when it comes to rushing the passer, nah.
Well, Michael Parsons. I mean, you're gonna say Michael Parsons was on a Penn State team that literally, to me, didn't
Okay,
have
okay.
that many linebackers. Like he was pretty much the only one, along with the other dude that was drafted this
Roquan,
year.
Kobe Dean can get away with being 5'11" at linebacker, but he can't get away from being 5'11" at friggin' defensive end.
No. I don't want him to be defense end. No, he's a linebacker.
Who? Micah Parsons? He had 13 and a half.
No, I'm talking about N'Kobe Dean.
Joseph said something about sacks.
Huh? How many sacks did he have? Michael
Who?
Parsons.
Kobe Dean or Micah?
What? Just that linebacker?
I don't know what he's talking about.
No, I'm talking about. I think N'Kobe Dean's a great at linebacker. I don't think he's good at defensive end. His job's not play defensive end. He's a linebacker. But I think he can cover. I think
13 and a
he's very-
half.
Listen, he's very intelligent. He knows what the quarterback's going to do. I've never seen. I don't think Michael Parsons ever seen. I don't think I like Mike Parsons, but I don't know if he's smart. He's intelligent like N'Kobe Dean. N'Kobe Dean can find out a play real quick, get there immediately. I've never seen a linebacker get to a quarterback.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'll
play
give you that. N'Kobe Dean is smarter than Micah Parsons when it comes to that.
And that is on some. I don't think you ever saw that since what? Ray Lewis was the last one who did that.
Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly. I can keep going.
I mean, those are linebackers that change teams. You gotta understand, the Eagles never had a linebacker like that since what? Jeremiah Trotter, D'Amico Ryans, Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis is all right, but he wasn't. He's not. This is N'Kobe Dean we're talking about. N'Kobe Dean is a player, and I think he's going to come on the tip of the shoulder too, because if these are the rumors that he dropped because he's small, N'Kobe Dean's going to show him. Because people told me Brian Dawkins wasn't going to be good. Brian Dawkins is a Hall of Famer. People said he was small. Darren Sproles was small, can't play in the league. Sproles is a good player in the league, and I'm not saying that they're different positions. I get that, but I'm just saying, just because you're small, that doesn't mean you can't play in the league. Unless your name is Kyler Murray, who tries to play quarterback. Okay, and let's be real. I mean, he ain't small. He's tiny. There's a big difference.
I think he's 5'11".
Yeah, well, he can't see the field. I'm sorry. That I think as a quarterback,
Russell Wilson's the same size as he is. He might weigh a little bit more.
Russell Wilson's bigger, I think.
He's 1 inch taller, maybe. That's being generous.
Russell Wilson can see the field. Palmer can't. Let me look up the size of Russell Wilson.
Because I think that was his concern coming out of college. He was short.
Who?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Russell Wilson was a good quarterback, though. Kyler Murray is not Russell Wilson. Kyler Murray, to me, isn't.
He's more athletic than Russell Wilson, babe.
Yeah, well, athletic don't win you shit.
I know. I'm just saying they're completely different players.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kyler Murray is never going to last in the league.
Russell Wilson has one of the greatest arms we'll ever see.
Russell Wilson also can. Russell Wilson's a baller, dude. I'm saying. Dawkins was an animal. He was, but he was small. Dawkins was a small dude. I know he wasn't big, but he was small. He was small.
Yeah, Russ is 5'11". I think Kyler Murray's like 5'10". He's 5'11" on a good day.
I mean, we already know that. I don't know why you keep telling me that. I already know that. But I appreciate the comment. He does. He does. And I'm tired of people telling me he doesn't. I mean, look how many people are saying they don't want to play with him. Look, every receiver, I mean, there's been rumors receivers nobody wants to play with Lamar.
That's Marquise Brown, the receiver that got traded because he wanted a big contract and Kyler Murray's going to be able to give that to him, right? He said it's not that he didn't want to play with Lamar. He just wanted a different opportunity.
Bro.
How true is that? I don't know. We'll never know. But
he's trying to say? He's trying to be nice to Lamar.
Lamar,
Lamar, he's gonna be nice to Lamar. He basically said, "No, that dude stinks. I ain't running my career, man. Let me get up out of here." But here's the thing: if you're Marquise Brown, why the hell would you want to go to another quarterback that just like him? Like,
Kyler Murray has a rocket.
I don't know. He
You
didn't
put a
look good in the
rocket on
playoffs,
someone's
though.
arm, it would look like Kyler freaking Murray.
Kyler Murray didn't look good with the arm and the rocket in the playoffs.
That's the playoff. Come on, dude. They won game. Come on. I know it's the biggest. It's
He's
the
been in
biggest
the
stage.
league for how many
I know.
years?
It's just he's going into his 4th year. That's nothing. He's still
Fourth
a kid.
year.
He's a
Fourth
kid.
year, and you're still struggling to throw the ball down the field. Come on,
Dude,
man.
he had one of the best Hail Marys of all time.
No, we don't. He's not better than Aaron Rodgers. Stop it.
I never said that. I said he had one of the best.
Aaron Rodgers does. Brett Favre does. I don't know about Kyler Murray.
Murray has a huge arm for how big he is.
For how big he is or small?
Like he's really for how what his size is. His arm is huge.
Yeah, it made the defender pick him off. I guess so. Kyler does have a
Kyler
better
Murray
arm.
could throw it 60 yards down the field with ease if you wanted to.
I mean, that's great and fine, but can you do that in the playoffs? And that's all I care. Listen, you can have great regular stats all you want, but if you don't do that in the playoffs, man, I could care less what arm strength you have. You know, because the arm strength should be translated into the playoffs. I mean, the man didn't show his arm strength in the playoffs. He got absolutely exposed.
That was his first playoff game, though. We haven't seen enough to say like, "Oh, this guy's a
He
choker."
has
We
all
don't
the
know.
weapons in the world. He has Zach Ertz, and he has freaking what is it?
DeAndre Hopkins was hurt, so he didn't have that.
Dude,
DeAndre Hopkins, his best
Kyler Murray
receiver.
has weapons, man. Like you ain't gonna tell me this guy didn't come out with weapons.
He had
He's a great
Rondell
receiver.
Moore last year and Christian Kirk.
Rondé Moore wasn't a good receiver.
I never said that, but he's not a number one.
Oh, so
He's a good gadget. He's like a Darren Sproles. He's a gadget player.
but he's still a player, right?
He's still good. Yeah.
I think Kyler Moore is like Dak. No, I think Dak is better than Kyler. I
Damn.
think he's better. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not. I
Never
think
thought
Kyler
I'd
Murray's
hear the day you
overrated.
say that. Jesus.
I think
Christ.
Kyler Murray's overrated, bro. I don't consider him as a great quarterback. I think you. I don't like. I think Kyler Murray's the most overrated quarterback. I don't think he deserved that money, and I would never pay him. I would
Wait till you
trade
see
that.
what Lamar gets, then, bud. You're gonna be hot.
Shit, if the Baltimore Ravens pay him, good luck.
He's gonna get $260 million. It's almost a guarantee at this point.
Listen. If I'm the Ravens, I might consider just trying to trade him, get him up out of here, and get a quarterback that can actually throw. Because honestly,
No, it's just not.
no, he can't.
Great.
No, he can't. No, he can't. No,
He can
can't.
throw it 5 yards down the field.
5 yards down the field.
That's yeah.
That's bad.
something.
Is that a good thing?
He can occasionally hit a deep ball.
Occasionally.
He's explosive.
Explosive with what? His legs? That don't win you
Yeah.
championships. Name me a quarterback that
Steve Young, used his legs a ton, and he won a championship.
Steve Young also had an arm, didn't he?
Yeah.
Steve
Russell
Young
Wilson,
also had.
Russell
Steve
Wilson,
Young
in that
also-
year he won the Super Bowl, he used his legs a lot.
Yeah, but he also had a rocket arm too.
Not like he does today, though. His arm has developed so much over the last
I
decade.
don't know about that. He still overthrew receivers. I saw when Lamar was playing. I remember I caught one game. I think it was the Colts game. He was throwing balls in the dirt. He really was. He almost lost that game too. So he's a guy that listen. I keep on saying this guy. Lamar is not an accurate quarterback. And you know what? The fact that Greg Roman said last week this is the best Lamar Jackson I've ever seen right now in training camp. That says a lot.
He's huge, dude. He gained a lot of muscle.
That's great and fine. That doesn't mean you have accuracy. I mean, that don't mean you could play quarterback. I mean, to me, he reminds me of another Terrell Pryor. Terrell Pryor played
I
quarterback.
don't know about that. Terrell Pryor was huge.
I mean,
You can't compare those two.
Terrell Pryor wanted to play quarterback. It didn't work out for him. I don't care about numbers. I see the field. I see a guy that struggles to throw downfield. I see a guy that got exposed by the Bills in the playoffs when he threw in double coverage. And this guy you can sit there and say, well, he has no weapons. No, he has weapons. It's just he can't get to them. He can't get it to them. Why is Bateman not being, talked about? Well, because he has Lamar Jackson. And Bateman, to me, is a good player. Bateman, to me, I looked at him. I saw a good receiver. You know, the Ravens even want to get another receiver for Lamar. Did they even get him another receiver? Huh? He disappeared. He isn't on Josh. No, he's not. No, Lamar Jackson's. Listen, I take Dak over him. I take Dak over him. You know, Lamar hasn't done nothing. I mean, Dak at least shows me he can throw down the field. Lamar couldn't even hit a target to save his life in a pro. People say, well, it doesn't matter. It does matter because it shows how your quarterback is getting better with his arm and accuracy. That drill, I would keep it in Pro Bowl. That's important. If you don't hit those targets, that means your receivers, imagine what your receivers are getting. Probably dirt balls. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say a lot of people need to stop trying to hype Lamar Jackson. Yes, he's a great running. Everybody likes him because he's flashy and he runs. That don't win me championships. Because at the end of the day, I need a guy who can throw the ball. If you can't get past a Bills team who literally you had a great defense at the time and you have explosive offense and you throwing it double coverage, you want me to pay you? Come on, man. I can't pay someone who throws in double coverage and look like a silly, rookie. And when you're not even in your rookie year. Come on, you look like a rookie in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You don't even look like a guy that was in the league that long. When you were in the league for a while. This is Lamar what? Lamar was drafted in what? 2019, 20, 21, 22. So he's been in the league for 3 years now. This is his fourth. Next year will be his fourth year, or this will be his fourth year. Like, dude, Lamar's not a good quarterback, bro. You can say what you want about him. Listen, he has one of the worst horrible ball accuracies I ever seen. He has one of the worst accuracy in throwing the football I've ever seen. The guy has a spin on the ball, and too bad it don't land in the receiver. It's like a little. It's like a run. It's really like a small kindergarten throwing the fucking ball. The dude has no arm. Sorry, you don't. He don't have an arm. His arm accuracy stinks. It's terrible. If everybody liked Lamar, why weren't receivers wanting to come and play with him? DJ Chark went to the Lions. You're telling me if the Ravens called, you think he would have went there? I don't think so. They asked the receivers, would he play with Lamar? And they all said no. Come on, man. And again, why wasn't Lamar in the playoffs? If he was so good with his arm, why wasn't he in the playoffs?
He got hurt for like 3 games.
He got a sprained ankle. Jalen Hurts played with a broken foot.
Try playing with a sprained ankle and you'll find out why he missed game.
He played with a sprained ankle. Dude, Aaron Rodgers played with a sprained ankle versus the Cowboys. Did you see when that Dez Bryant caught that game? That was Aaron Rodgers who was hurt. He was playing with one leg.
Well, Aaron Rodgers' game doesn't require him to have mobility, really.
Aaron Rodgers also was running still with a Aaron Rodgers had a sprained foot. Was it an ankle? Versus the Cowboys, he was running still with it. Man, I'm trying to excuse for Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson just cannot throw. He needed his legs. He lost his legs, so he sat out in the playoffs. That's why. And why weren't you out in the playoffs? Oh, he got hurt. Listen, if it's not torn ACL, if it's not a serious injury, get your behind in that freaking field and produce. Simple as that. He looked like a high school quarterback in that playoff game. He looked more like a high school quarterback. He looked like a third string quarterback. I've never seen a guy who couldn't even read a simple defense. We talk about Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts I've seen throw from the pocket. I've not seen Lamar do that. And when Lamar throws from the pocket, you seen it? I saw 3 picks in a game by him.
His first game, his MVP year, he threw a 60-yard bomb from the pocket.
We love bringing that up. Listen. No one had no film on him at all. Nobody knew what he was doing. Nobody knew how to stop him. And once they had film on him, we couldn't translate.
The first game of last season, he made a lot of throws from the pocket. That were really good throws.
What's the definition of good throw?
On the money, good throw. It's only his receiver could catch it.
I saw a bunch of games where he threw it right.
I know. I'm not saying he hasn't done that, but he's also had good throws.
You should have the good throws. This guy's a first round pick. Those elite quarterbacks that get paid money, they're supposed to have. They should have no problem throwing the ball. So if he wants to get paid like a elite quarterback,
He's gonna
he
get
should have
paid.
no problem
If
throwing the
it's
ball.
not the Ravens, it's gonna be someone else.
Shit, whoever takes him, listen. Whoever wants him, take him. He won't win shit for you. If you want a running back, go for it. Well, he's not a running back. No, he is a running back. He's not a quarterback. Just because he plays quarterback does not make him a quarterback. Listen. Just because I want to be an astronaut. Do you have the skills? No, you can't be an astronaut then. Whoa, I want to be a cashier. Do you know math? Not really. Well, you can't be a cashier then. I don't care how many, if you want to be a quarterback or not. If you don't have the skills to be a quarterback, you got to be a receiver. Go be someone. Listen. There's Acme, there's Walmart, there's Target. Maybe you go be a guy that stocks, boxes. Like sometimes quarterback football don't work out for you. You made enough money anyway. You make more money than me. Like, come on, man. Like, it's not hating, it's the truth. He doesn't have it. And the Ravens, honestly, if they got someone like Russell Wilson, or they got someone like even Jimmy G, they would be in the Super Bowl.
They don't fit their system though.
What doesn't?
Those
They had Joe Flacco
Lamar
just before Lamar.
fits the Ravens system perfectly.
Lamar Jackson makes that Ravens offense worse. He does. Greg Roman can could actually might be a better offense coordinator if he had a quarterback who can actually throw. I've seen Joe Flacco in that same offense that he was doing good. Joe Flacco was a perfect example.
Joseph, Lamar Jackson don't even weigh 220. How are you going to be a tight end?
No, I don't think he can be a tight end. I think he should be a
6'2", he's 6'2", 220. How is that a tight end?
Seahawks can get him. Yeah, the Seahawks should get Lamar Jackson. Yeah, that would work well. I'll trust DK Metcalf right out the Seattle Seahawks. Hey.
He's going to stay in Baltimore.
I know they're going to pay him, and they're going to regret it. You know what I mean? Listen. I hope Jalen Hurts is not Lamar. I really hope. I don't want a Lamar Jackson.
You
Lamar
don't want to hear
Jackson's
this, but everyone's calling him Dak Prescott 2.0.
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
Get the fuck out of here.
He has that build.
Listen. I don't even want him to be Dak Prescott.
That's what he looks like when he's sometimes.
Great. No, I don't want him to be Dak. I think he would be better than Dak. I think he'll be better this year than Dak.
I don't.
I mean, Dak is a better quarterback now, but I think he will be better than Dak this year. I think Dak's going to struggle. Just like Dak is the black version of Kirk. Come on, you keep saying that, man. Come on, you're killing me. You already know. He don't like that.
He loves to say that.
Huh?
He loves to say that.
He is. Okay, how many divisional rounds has Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins been to one, right?
One.
So does Dak been to two, right?
Yeah.
Have neither of them won one?
Won a playoff game or a divisional round game?
Divisional round.
No.
He's Kirk Cousins.
But Kirk Cousins doesn't win you games. Dak Prescott has shown the ability to win you games.
Huh?
I say Kirk Cousins hasn't shown the ability to win games.
And Dak has?
Go look at the Patriots game last year.
Man, come on. You had Jalen Mills covering CeeDee Lamb. Come on, that wasn't even fair.
Dak Prescott won that game for the Cowboys.
No, I think that defense won that game, bro. Trayvon Diggs was a beast in that game, bro.
But then he got cooked the next play.
Who?
Trayvon Diggs. Even though I don't think he got cooked, it was just a safety. But apparently he got cooked after he got a pick six.
Yeah, then Nelson Aguilar said to show up. Gotta hate that fucking bone. Should have lost that game. Yeah, I should have never won that game. And Dak was okay in that game, but he
400 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's the only person ever to go throw 400 plus yards on a Patriot on a Bill Belichick coach defense.
When Bill Belichick's defense was terrible, man. They weren't even that good.
His defense last year was top 10.
Top 10 of what?
Overall. They had one of the best defenses in the league last year.
They gave Dak fits too. They give him
Mhm.
fits. It's just Jalen Mills stunk, and they fucking Nelson Aguilar decided to come back and haunt us. They had to haunt the Eagle fans.
Dak Prescott won that game.
No, Nelson Aguilar dropped that game. Nelson Aguilar should have caught that. If Nelson Aguilar catches that ball, they win that game. They
Probably,
win
but
that
they
game.
did.
I know they did. Fuck Nelson Aguilar. Hit that bum. A bum. It's a bum. I hate that dude. I can't stand. Oh, I can't stand Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah, the
Even
Patriots.
when he's
What
gone, he
about the
haunts.
Patriots?
Yeah, I know. It had to be the Patriots, dude. Dak is Kirk little brother. He is. He is. I mean, the Patriots game. I mean, yeah, okay, that's one. Okay, well, I mean, we can add the fact that Kirk Cousins. I mean, he beat a Saints team. He beat the Saints, didn't he, in the playoffs?
I believe he did.
Okay, so I mean, if you want to do that, Kirk Cousins did that.
Also, Dak Prescott has never lost to Kirk Cousins.
So you
He
compare
beat him
one.
3 times. They played 3 times. He beat him 3 times. 2 with Washington, 1 with the Vikings. No,
So
no,
we
no. He
compare,
hasn't beat Kirk as when he was a Viking. I believe so.
so we're comparing one stinky quarterback to another. What are we doing? The dude stinks. Both of them stink. They're both choke artists. Well, no, I take that back. Dak is a good regular season quarterback, so is Kirk Cousins. Just in the playoffs, they stink. Saints had a top 5 defense. Saints are overrated. They always overrated.
I like this.
They always been overrated. The definition of overrated, man. They didn't get better. You know, I was respectful to that Saints fan, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I think we're gonna crush the Saints again. They're not that good. And Jameis Winston stinks. I'm not offending Jameis Winston.
He played good last year when he played.
But he played all right, man. He played all right. He's not a good quarterback, man. He's an okay quarterback. He's not great. He's not taking him to the Super Bowl. He's
He's
not
good.
taking him to the national championship. He's not taking him to the division round. He's not. He's not a good quarterback. He's an okay quarterback, but he's not good. Not great. He's not elite.
All right. You don't like Dak Prescott. Someone said on ESPN that Jameis Winston was better than Dak Prescott. Are they high or is he right?
Jameis Winston,
Better than Dak Prescott.
get the fuck out of here. Dak is way better than him.
Okay, thank you.
Jameis Winston's a bum. What has Jameis Winston done? Like
He's
at least
broke.
at least Dak made it to the division round. Is that
He's
something?
the only quarterback ever to throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in a season.
Yeah, that's something to be proud of.
Hey, it's history. And maybe
Yeah,
don't
he
be
made history for the wrong reasons. He has played better as a Saint. I mean, so has I mean, dude. I guess so. We'll see what he does this year. Huh? I can always change my mind. It's just how you have to play better. Dak is better. I agree. I do. I think Dak is better than James Winston. I never was a fan of James Winston.
Yeah, Bart Scott that said it.
Bart Scott's an idiot.
He said Ryan Tannehill is better than.
Ryan Tannehill never had a 4,000-yard passing game yet.
He had one. He had one.
No, he's never passed it. Never.
He's
never even passed a 4,000-yard at all. He's still struggling to get past it. A.J. Brown has been his number 1 receiver. I can't wait to see what he does without A.J. Brown.
Traylon Burks is going to be good.
He's not going to be that good. He's not going to be A.J. Brown.
I don't think he's going to be A.J. Brown, but he's going to be really solid.
I don't think he's going to live up to it. I don't think he's going to live up to it.
Plus, they got Robert Woods. He's good.
He can't stay healthy, and he's old.
He had one bad injury. Don't say that.
He's old.
He's like 29.
He's going to be 30, isn't he?
Devontae Adams is 30, and he just got paid.
So comparing Robert Woods to a number 1
I'm
receiver.
saying, like, you can't say, oh, he's going to be
Robert Woods is not a threat. Like, A.J. Brown is a threat. Robert Woods is a number 2. Not number 1.
He's still good.
You know that
But they also have Derrick freaking Henry.
Fine.
They
Like,
also
who's
have
the
Derrick
number one?
Henry now.
Derrick
So-
Henry is going to struggle because AJ Brown did a lot of blocking for him. If you watch AJ Brown a lot of times, he was a good blocker. That's what
Oh.
people don't forget. They look at his highlights, they look at his receiving catching, but they don't look at the fact that he's a very good blocker in the passing game. And in
Okay,
the
but
run game.
it's Derrick Henry. He can.
Yeah. Guess what? People thought the same thing listen. Derrick Henry about to be the guy that's going to get eaten alive by defenders.
No, he's not.
Defenders
Derrick Henry eats people alive.
well, that's because
Have
they
you
had to
seen
let
what he
Brown.
looks like? Dude looks like a defensive end.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people thought the same thing about Saquon Barkley. Remember, people were hype on him.
Well, Saquon Barkley just has no knees, so.
No, Saquon Barkley had one injury. I think I'll bounce back. But I'm just saying,
he had a torn ACL. He had a pulled, I think, hamstring. Then he sprained his ankle. He's been banged up.
Why did he have the injury? Let me tell you why he had the injury. Because they relied on him too much.
Exactly.
They basically tried to run into him. They ran him too much.
Also, Saquon Barkley isn't built like.
Daniel Jones got him hurt. Daniel Jones threw the ball right into Saquon Barkley in the middle of a freaking defender hitting him. That was stupid. It really was. He got his quarterback hurt. His running back hurt.
Can people stop thrashing his feet? Dude, I get it. He's not as good as he once was, but he's still a good running back. Jesus.
No, I like Saquon Barkley. If Saquon was a free agent right now, I'd sign him. I think he's a better running back than Sanders. I like Saquon. I don't know why Giant fans are saying he's bad. You know, they're talking about they want to trade him. You trade him, your whole offense goes out the toilet, down the toilet. It does. He's your best explosive running back that you ever had. I don't think you ever had that type of running back.
The Giants have a decent line now.
Who?
It's not great, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
Who?
The Giants?
Man, what?
Andrew Thomas showed a lot of promise last year. Evan Neal.
Is this the same dude who got beat?
I said showed a lot of promise. I didn't say he was excellent.
Andre Dillon showed a lot of promise too.
Andrew Thomas looked decent last year. He showed promise. Evan Neal is going to be a beast at right tackle.
You hope that. He could also be a bust.
He could, but I don't think he will be. Their center is decent.
Who's that?
I forgot his name, honestly. Will Hernandez is still there. He's not horrible.
Buns. Our front four literally ripped them apart.
Oh, they got Kevin Zeitler still there, I believe.
Yeah, the guy that got ripped apart by us. The second game, we ripped them apart.
They also got Kayvon Thibodeau.
But they didn't have Daniel Jones. I don't give a damn if they had Daniel Jones or not. You lost. Oh, I love how Giant fans say that. We didn't have Daniel Jones. It said we didn't have most of our players. I think we had 2 people absent in that game. Who did we have? We didn't have Sanders in that game, I don't believe, right? We didn't have Sanders. And we didn't have, what's the other dude's name? Was it Cox? Oh, it wasn't Cox. Oh, no, BG. That's right. So I don't want to hear no excuses. We lost a best pass rusher, and we lost a number 1 running back at the time. And I don't think Jordan Howard was playing that game. No, he was hurt. So we ran with Boston Scott.
In the NFL still.
Huh?
Is Jordan Howard even in the NFL still?
No, he can't stay healthy. But he's a good running back. I'd bring him back.
He was good with the Bears.
No, Zandler is in Baltimore. Oh, so he's in Baltimore now. Oh, there goes
Okay,
the
then they have no interior offensive line. They have 2 really good tackles, and that's it. They don't have an interior offensive line.
Wonderful. Great for Daniel Jones. Maybe he'll have, maybe.
Oh, great. The Eagles are going to make the Eagles offensive line look so bad. Jesus Christ.
You said what?
I said the Eagles are going to make the Giants interior offensive line look like babies. That's fun.
No, the whole division might. Except the Commanders, man. I don't know. I'm not a fan of
the Commanders have the best interior line in the division, right?
Who?
Washington.
Commanders' offensive line stinks, dude. They have no sheriff.
I said defensive line.
What are you talking about? Offensive line, like
no defensive line.
Wentz?
No, Washington's defensive line. I said they have the best defensive line.
Well, you said, I thought you said offensive line.
No, I said defense.
Listen, I hear Washington Commander fans tell me they have a good offensive line.
No, they don't. They have an ass offensive line. Their best player was a 7th round freaking pick 6 years ago.
But you know how Commander fans act. You know how they act, man. Oh, Carson Wentz gonna be fun. We have a great offensive line. No, the hell you don't. Where the hell did you get that from? They tell me, and just like to tell me Carson Wentz gonna be so good. What offensive line?
Their center's coming off a broken leg. Sam
Sure,
Cosme, their
sure.
second year right
Didn't
tackle.
Sheriff walk?
What?
He went to say he didn't Sheriff leave?
Oh, I'm talking about center. He wasn't a center.
No. But the Commanders'
Yeah,
offensive
their
line.
best offensive lineman left.
Yep, they don't have Trent Williams anymore. Come on, I mean they're ass. They're ass. I don't care how many receivers they get. Listen, they should have drafted all offensive line for Carson Wentz. They should have never got him another receiver because they don't need no more receivers. They need an offensive line to help them stay healthy. They should have drafted Zayon Johnson. Man, they should have drafted uh the Baltimore Ravens pick, who they took, the center. They should have drafted him. Yeah, they should have drafted him, and then they should have drafted more offensive. Listen, the whole draft should have been offensive line for the Washington Commanders. They took the receiver from Penn State that was a second round pick. Now I think he's going to be okay, but again, no offensive line. How's your quarterback going to be able to throw? And guess what? This is a guy who holds on the ball too much. This is a guy that likes to play reckless. This is a guy that loves to throw picks with his left hand. I mean, come on. It's a perfect way to be a disaster. Carson Wentz ain't going to be 17. If you think you're getting that Carson Wentz back, I'm sorry. That's long gone. It's long gone. That's long gone. Chase Young's not even going to be back in time for week 1. I heard he is taking them time. Huh?
He's going to be back for week 1.
That's not what they're saying.
I heard he was.
I heard someone else. I be on Instagram a lot, Twitter. I get sources. Wentz is a reckless. Wentz is a bum. You know what? I used to like Carson Wentz, but dude, he's a bum. He's just selling himself.
Colin Cowherd thinks Carson Wentz is the best quarterback in the NFC.
Colin Cowherd is the same freaking dude who thought Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry, excuse me. He thought that what's his name? Well, he's right that Baker Mayfield. He was the same dude who thought what is it? There was one stupid take that he thought was a good idea. Oh yeah. You remember this one? We should have traded Russell for Russell Wilson and trade Darius Slay. Yeah, that dude. Get out of here. How am I supposed to take you seriously when you want to trade up? So you want to trade Darius Slay and 2 first-round picks for Russell Wilson? Man, get the hell out of here. That's exactly what you told said we should do. We should trade 2 first-round picks, no AJ Brown, and you probably would have no weapons for Russell Wilson. And you would have lost your starting corner. Well, you could get another one. Yeah, look how good that the Detroit Lions are. Oh wait, they don't have no corner. The corner who they drafted to replace Slay, he can't even stay healthy.
Dak Prescott's one of the more accurate quarterbacks in the NFL.
Who?
Dak Prescott. Don't say he isn't. He was very accurate.
When?
All of last season.
Why do you got to do this, bro?
I was reading a comment. I was just reading a comment.
Dak is the most accurate in the division right now. I think he's trolling.
He's what?
He's trolling.
Let's see.
Is he a Cowboy fan?
No, he's an Eagles fan.
I don't know. I think he's a Cowboy fan. I think you're trolling, bro. Are you trolling or are you serious? Because Dak was not accurate last year. There were so many games where he wasn't accurate. But I think he wasn't. I don't think he's perfect. I don't expect him to be perfect, but he wasn't accurate in some games.
He looked accurate in training camp.
Who?
Dak Prescott.
What? This training camp?
Yeah.
You said he was accurate?
I said he's looking accurate.
Looking accurate.
He looks pretty accurate.
He does.
You know that the net thing where you have 3 holes and you have to go to the net from a certain distance?
You said this is accurate right here?
I got this God power, that's my leverages. I got this holy water, that's my beverages.
That's not wrong one. But 301 Calvin said, "Oh, here comes the Dak haters." Because listen, I want to go after them when they go after the quarterback. But I don't know if you saw this. And then there was another one where he overthrew threw a bomb to James Washington. James Washington dropped it.
That's not Dak Prescott's fault.
I'm not saying it is,
I
but
know.
again, it's different when you don't have a number one receiver, and that's why I say I think they should have paid Amari Cooper. I mean, they had money to pay Michael Gallup. I would have paid Amari Cooper and let Michael Gallup see what the market would give him, and then I would have tried to sign him back on a cheap deal. That's what I would have done. Because at the end of the day, yes, Amari Cooper, you know, was he taking himself again? Yeah, I guess so. You know, but if you look at the tape of Amari Cooper, because I went back and I saw him, I'm like, all right, let me see how Amari Cooper, why people say he's not good. This, that. I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as I hate the Dallas Cowboys, as much as I talk shit about Amari Cooper, he was a threat. He was a threat. And he made Dak Prescott way better. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have Darius Slay, he would have listen, you had to cover Derek, you had to double cover Amari Cooper. I don't care what anybody says. You leave him one-on-one, he's cooking you. He's cooking you. I guess, yes, he went against Marshall Lamb and Marshall Lamb shut him down. Yes, but if you look at it, Amari Cooper was also hurt in that game. You know, and when Amari Cooper's healthy, he's a problem. You know, I would have paid Amari Cooper. That way Dax would have CeeDee Lamb as a number 2. Because again, I don't know how CeeDee Lamb's going to do. Or I would, like I said, I would call up the 49ers and ask what Deebo Samuel's price range is.
They're about to pay him. He's not going anywhere.
I mean, hey, guess what? It don't affect me one way or another. You should have paid the Coop. You're about to learn what's like without a number one receiver. I'm telling you right now. I'm not saying this because I think Dak. I'm telling you, Dak is going to struggle. You know, and it's not because I'm trying to hate. No, because I've seen Dak without number one receivers. I mean,
but that was also when he was like his second year.
But
it's
again,
his seventh. He's a different player than what he was.
Not really, because look at the
yes, he is.
Look at the Saints game.
3,200 yards compared to 45 is not a different player. Are you kidding me?
When Amari Cooper is not out there, Dak is still struggling. Still struggling. The Cardinals game, Amari Cooper, was he playing?
Yes.
He was? Was he healthy?
He was playing.
Was he healthy?
I assume so, if he was playing.
I don't think he was. What about the Raiders game? Was he healthy? Was Amari Cooper playing?
No, he wasn't hurt. He was hurt.
He was hurt, right? You lost that game.
It wasn't Dak Prescott's fault. I don't want to hear that.
Dak Prescott was part of the reason why they lost.
He played a great game.
It was overtime. All he had to do was throw a ball right into the tight end. Who was it? It was one of the receivers. He throws it in the dirt. I'm going to blame him because if you throw that ball and it's a first down, you're moving the chains. You probably win that game if Dak actually completes that pass. Because the Raiders couldn't stop Dak all game. They were getting tired. You know what I'm saying? You were going back and forth with the Raiders. The Raiders' defense wasn't good. You know, they weren't good against Dallas. They were loose shaky. You know what I'm saying? You would have won that game. The Washington game. You almost lost that game because of Dak. Dak threw 3 picks. And when you were about to blow, like, you were up 40 points. And then when I turned back in I turned it back. I think it was, I went and did the lease.
What game are you talking about?
The last game against Washington. You remember how you almost came back? Not the last
first game?
The first game, yeah, the first game. My fault.
They were up like 21 or something. I was there. I think.
But Dak almost. But then the Washington. How they came back? Almost came back. This never came back.
6.
Huh?
A pick 6.
Yeah, I mean he shouldn't have thrown that. I mean,
I can say a lot of quarterbacks that shouldn't have thrown a pick, but they did. So,
but against a Washington Commanders, you were blowing them out, man. I
thought Brady threw 2 picks against Washington.
Huh?
Tom Brady threw 2 picks against Washington.
Tom Brady doesn't allow nobody to come back if he's up 40 points.
They weren't up 40 points.
The Cowboys were up 40 points.
Not in the first game. It was like 26-21. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it wasn't that original.
Yeah, dude, I was there. Trust me, I know the score.
So you telling me in the first half the Commanders were scoring points?
No, I was saying in the second half, yeah, they made it close, but
no, they weren't. They were getting pretty much shut out. I
I said in
remember
the
because a lot
second
of
half.
Cowboys fans were bragging online. Look at the Commanders. Look how bad they are. Oh my God. And Taylor Heineke, my God, that dude
Said in
stinks.
the second half they made it a game, but in the
They
first
should have
half,
made
yeah,
it a game. The game was already done. All you had to do was just run the ball. Run the ball. You know, and Dak, those are a terrible pick. Listen, Dak was almost costing y'all games. I don't care what none of y'all say. Dak should have just played,
you can
just handed
say
the ball.
that, but then also I can say right back. Okay, Dak Prescott almost won us the Raiders game.
He almost won you the Raiders game.
He was the only reason the Cowboys were even in that game. Yes,
It wasn't the defense turning over the ball.
the defense got screwed on multiple turnovers that should have been turnovers, but they weren't.
Also, we're blaming the refs now.
Like how
Okay.
you remember that Darren Waller fumble that wasn't a fumble, which was
You mean when the ball was hitting the ground?
he caught the ball.
The ball also touched the ground, didn't it?
I don't think it did.
It did.
I don't remember that.
It did. I watched the exact same game. I was streaming. It did. Dallas doesn't have any running game.
Dallas doesn't have a running game. Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard's not a running game.
Well, you know what they're saying now? Pollard is slow now.
Pollard's slow. What?
That's what they're saying. That's what they're
Who?
saying. One guy told me that one guy that's comment under there said we should cut him. I don't know. I sent it to Boys for Life. Boys for Life said it's nothing to be worried about. I don't think it's nothing to be worried about. But yeah,
Let me
they're
tell
shit
you.
over Pollard. Yeah, I'll send. What's your Twitter? I'll send it to you.
When was this?
Yesterday. Yeah,
Zeke's done. Yeah, he got 1,000 yards last year, but he's done.
Zeke is not. But you can't lie. Zeke is not what he was in his year
No,
one.
he's
Year
not.
one.
I know he was.
Year one, he was a
Trust me.
problem. Man.
Zeke
Year
Elliott,
one,
Prime Zeke Elliott was the best running back in football.
dude, he was scary. He was fucking scary. He made Saquon Barkley. That's why I don't tell Jonathan he's not better than Saquon. Saquon's not better than Zeke. Zeke was a better running back when he was young and he was hungry. You know, I think it's the fact that he's just got paid and he don't care anymore.
It's because
You know?
he had 300 carries every freaking year.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think the Cowboys need to just, give him some breaks. If I was Dallas, I would get him someone like a run stuffer. Instead of Zeke Elliott, running the ball, running the rock too many times. Get someone like a type like Jordan Howard is. That way you can just tire out the defense.
They have Tony Pollard. That's what they use. That's why they have Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard's not a guy who's going to he's not a LeGarrette Blount type running back. I'm talking about like a LeGarrette.
They're going to use Zeke in that situation.
Zeke is not that.
Yes,
Zeke
he
is
is.
a power running back. No, Zeke is not.
I know. He's a power back.
He's not a bulldozer, and that's what they keep on using. Mike McCarthy don't even know how to use Zeke properly either. Mike McCarthy is an idiot, dude.
Kevin, how is Zeke done when he had 1,000 yards last year? I still am waiting for someone to tell me.
Dallas doesn't use the running game. No, I mean Mike McCarthy don't believe in running the football.
It's because Dak Prescott can actually throw the football.
No, because Mike McCarthy. That's why Mike McCarthy was out of job in Green Bay because he did not run the football and he was tiring Aaron Rodgers out. And Dak can throw the football, but Dak needs a running game. He's a game manager. Game managers need a running game.
I'm gonna say this. You can think I'm wrong all you want. Game managers don't throw 37 touchdowns in a season.
Well, game managers need a running game, and Dak is a game manager. You can say what you want. Listen, when Dak didn't have a Zeke, what happened to him?
That was his second year. Okay.
I don't care. And we look at
5 years ago.
Anytime you don't have a running game, what happens to him? He get exposed. He got exposed. He can throw the ball to all he wants. I want Dak to throw the ball. Because if we stop his running game, he's going to make mistakes. If you stop Dak Prescott's running game and you limit the receivers, now you don't have to worry about Cooper. So now you just worry about Lamb. Easy. Because Lamb is not.
I can say the exact same thing for Jalen Hurts.
You don't know what Jalen Hurts is.
Whenever they couldn't run the ball, he was not good at his job.
I mean, Jalen Hurts was also a young guy with 16 games under his belt for the first time. Dak has played how many years? 4 years. He's been years since college.
This is his 7th year.
7th year, right? And yet he still needs everything around him. And he doesn't. You know Dak needs a running game, bro. Come on.
Almost
You seen
every
what Dak.
quarterback needs a run game here and there.
I mean, we've seen quarterbacks without running games that work.
When?
Well, Aaron Rodgers never had a running game until now.
Yeah, he's had a running game.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers,
What running backs?
Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, both are very good.
Now he has it, but what about back then? Oh,
Eddie Lacy was good
Eddie
for like
Lacy
3
wasn't good.
years,
Eddie Lacy was always out of shape.
but he was
Hello.
good for 3 years.
Eddie Lacy was all right. Aaron Rodgers did most of the work. Aaron Rodgers was throwing the ball. Aaron Rodgers was escaping from pressure. Aaron Rodgers was very athletic. He still is, but he was athletic even more. He was hard to bring down. You know? Coaches playing under franchise tax. Yeah. At that point, you just trade for Schultz and see what you can get back. Maybe you could get a receiver.
We don't need a receiver.
You need a receiver.
Why?
Because CeeDee Lamb is not a number one. He's a number two.
No, I think he's number one.
Well, you can think a lot of things. You're going to find out quickly.
You think Devontae Smith's a number one? I don't think he is.
Why don't you say that?
Why don't you say CeeDee Lamb's not a number one?
Because I've seen Devontae Smith burn corners that are number ones.
I have
CeeDee
too.
Lamb hasn't done that. CeeDee Lamb has versed number two corners.
J.C. Jackson is the number two corner.
J.C. Jackson's not the number one corner. No, he played
He
at number
got
one.
paid $80 million.
Just because they pay him does not. Byron Maxwell got paid by the Eagles. Was he a good number one corner?
J.C. Jackson by Pro Football Focus graded him a top 5 corner last year.
Pro Football Focus, man. Pro Football Focus are ran by a bunch of clowns, man. Don't know football. These are the same freaking Pro Football Focus that thought the Cowboys in 2019 were so-called Super Bowl contenders. Come on, man. I don't take them seriously.
Lamb, having to share the ball with so many different players, still got 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Who got him open? The number one receiver that went to Cleveland.
He got himself open.
Who?
CeeDee Lamb.
No, he didn't. Amari Cooper was getting a lot of attention.
Amari Cooper didn't get a... Okay.
Will shrink this year. I agree. I think listen, Slade knows how to lock his ass down. Slade got his first pick by him.
Just like how Slade locked down DK Metcalf.
DK is not CeeDee Lamb, is he? DK is a way better receiver. DK is actually a number one receiver. CeeDee Lamb has not proved that yet. Do I think CeeDee Lamb can do that? I don't know. But I've seen. I cannot say CeeDee Lamb's the number one receiver,
and I can't say Devontae Smith's the number one.
Why can't you? Devontae's went against Surtain, a number one corner. Devontae has actually went against.
I can ask you the exact same question.
What is CeeDee Lamb? What other than J.C. Jackson, who literally that was in the number one corner? Jalen Mills was, and Jalen Mills stinks.
No, J.C. Jackson was their best corner.
That's because they only had him. They didn't have anybody else.
He is one of the best corners in football. That's why.
Listen. Gilmore was the number one corner.
He was gone. He wasn't there.
I know that, but I'm just saying the number one corners in the league are Gilmore. Who else? Ramsey's, Alexander, Marshawn Lattimore. Who shut? Let me remind you what CeeDee Lamb did with number one corners. And because you keep forgetting, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, why are you showing this?" Because I'm going to tell you why you should be concerned.
Are you really going to show a Marshawn Lattimore play?
Yeah, because he literally locked him down.
One play. You show a play out of thousands of plays that were run that year.
Dude, he was in. Who do you think is going to be versing y'all this year?
You showed one play out of like thousands of plays that happened, and you're going to show a singular play and say, "Oh, this is the reason someone's not."
Listen. I didn't even have to type in Marshawn Lattimore. All I had to type was CeeDee Lamb versus Marshawn Lattimore. It pulled it up. There was no other place after that. Because he got locked down. There was nowhere he could go. He got shut down.
One game. You pull up one game and say, "Oh, he's not a number one."
One game versus a weak corner.
One.
Who do you think Amari Cooper? Who do you think?
Devontae Smith got locked the fuck down by someone who apparently can't cover.
I never said Trevon Diggs wasn't a good corner. I say he gets burned.
Everybody else says, "Oh, he can't cover." Yeah, he got locked down by Trevon.
Well, not everybody else. I like Trevon Diggs. I think he's a good corner. I just think you need another corner opposite of him. I think he can't.
Calvin Joseph. That's why they drafted him.
Calvin Joseph is not a number one. Listen. I think Diggs needs something like what Darius Slay has with Bradbury. They need two number one corners because you're versing A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Don't tell me Devontae Smith ain't a number one receiver. I've seen Devontae Smith.
He's not a number one receiver. He hasn't proven it yet.
Who?
Devontae Smith.
Man, stop it, bro. The man had 100,000, had almost 1,000 yard receiving, and was passing Deshaun Jackson his rookie year as a number one guy.
CeeDee Lamb in his rookie year with Andy freaking Dalton had almost 1,000
Again,
yards.
was he a number one? Was he a number receiver? Was Amari Cooper
Amari
there?
Cooper was hurt a lot for
Amari
that
Cooper was
season.
playing most of Amari Cooper.
He had more catches and yards than Amari Cooper, I'm pretty sure. He
Amari
might not
Cooper was
have, but
playing
he
as a number
almost had
one
1,000
receiver.
yards with Andy Dalton.
Yeah, Gritty Williams could come to Dallas. Yeah, shit. They might need him. He will face Ramsey. It's like, yeah, he'll get shut down. Ramsey's going
Everybody
to
gets shut down by Ramsey and Slay.
Huh?
Everybody gets shut down by Ramsey. It's Ramsey. It's freaking Jalen Ramsey.
Wait. Jamar Chase ripped him apart. He's the number one receiver, right?
Okay,
So
one
you're
catch.
comparing CeeDee Lamb to Jamar Chase.
No,
Well,
I
Jamar
never
Chase showed you he's the number one receiver.
never ever said, "Oh, CeeDee Lamb's better than Jamar
I
Chase."
didn't say that. But I'm just saying that's who you're saying CeeDee Lamb is going to be, is a guy like Jamar Chase. I'm not saying he's going.
You're
I'm not
saying that for
comparing him.
Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith is exactly what he is, a number one receiver. Was he not on number one corners?
And so was CeeDee Lamb though.
No, he wasn't. He was
Yes,
on number
he was.
twos. Was he playing against Darius Slay?
Yes, he
No,
covered.
he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Steven Nelson was. Steven Nelson was. He was on Amari Cooper. Last year, he was on Amari Cooper. Steven Nelson was number 3. Darius Slay was number 2.
The same argument you're bringing up about CeeDee Lamb, I can put right back
Because
at
you can't give me another corner other than J.C. Jackson, who, let's be real.
Carlton Davis from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is considered a really,
Carlton
really
Davis
good
was
corner.
playing against Amari Cooper.
No, the touchdown that CeeDee Lamb had in that week was against Carlton Davis because he beat him badly, too. He had over 100 yards in that game.
Who? Against who?
The Bucs.
The Bucs had Amari Cooper they had to worry about.
But their number one corner, Carlton Davis, their best corner was on CeeDee Lamb whenever
was Amari Cooper playing that game? Was he playing that game?
Yeah, duh, he was playing that game.
Okay. Hey, guess what? If I'm a defense corner, I'm not worried about CeeDee Lamb. I'm worried about Amari Cooper, am I?
Then why did they put their number one corner on CeeDee Lamb? I'll wait.
I don't know why. I don't know why. They should have put it on Amari Cooper because Amari Cooper cooked everybody. You know, and that's probably why they were struggling. I don't know why they put it on CeeDee Lamb because they probably didn't think Amari Cooper was back fully. It happens. But they learned quickly, didn't they? Because they put him back on Amari Cooper then. Because no one is worried about CeeDee. Nobody's worried about CeeDee Lamb when Amari Cooper was there. When you first the Dallas Cowboys, what are they saying first?
James Bradbury's a number one corner, right?
James Bradbury's a number 2.
You just said he's number 1. You literally just said, that you need 2 number 1
for the Giants. And the Giants don't know how to use any players.
Okay, so when he
don't
was
even know how to use McKinley right.
Okay, he was a number 1 receiver. CeeDee Lamb cooked him many times.
Really?
Yes, very much so. You can go back. He cooked James Bradbury.
James Bradbury had one bad year. And James Bradbury, okay, it happens. Okay, CeeDee Lamb cooked them. All right, the Giants stink. They're terrible. I bet you won't.
We're talking about one player, not the Giants. We're talking about a guy you just said a couple minutes ago was a number 1.
He was with the Giants. He's not a number 1 with the Eagles.
Just because he's not number 1 with the Eagles doesn't mean he can't be a number 1 corner, correct?
No, I would not put him in my number 1 corner. He's a good number 2.
If Darius Slay gets hurt, he's your number 1, right?
No.
Who is it?
No, he's not my number 1. And I would not put him
in. If Darius Slay gets hurt, not wishing injury, but if he gets hurt, who's your number 1? James Bradbury.
No.
Who then?
Probably McPherson.
Who?
Probably McPherson. We drafted him in the 3rd round. He's probably going to have to step up.
James Bradbury.
I'm not putting.
So all of a sudden, James Bradbury is not a number.
Let me tell you something. You want me to be real with you? James Bradbury should have never got paid that much by the Giants. He was a number 2. If you look at Carolina, the number 1 corner
for
Carolina was not James Bradbury. He was the number 2. It was the other dude who's right now in Carolina right now.
But James Bradbury is a Pro Bowler.
So what?
That matters. get a
Avante
bubble.
Madison, I'm not putting him as the number one corner.
Week 6, I already said J.C. Jackson. He did a lot against J.C. Jackson.
J.C. Jackson. Wasn't Amari Cooper in that game too?
You're really just going to pull, oh, is Amari Cooper playing?
Yes,
Oh,
because
then it
Amari
doesn't
Cooper was the
fucking
number one
matter.
receiver. CeeDee Lamb was going against number 2 corners.
Not
Amari Cooper was
okay,
a
so you
threat to
tell
a
me
lot of
this.
defenses.
So every single play of every single Cowboy game, for passing play, Amari Cooper was guarded by the number 1 corner every
Yes,
single time. Every
yes.
single time. Even though I just gave you an example. Even though I gave you an example of CeeDee Lamb being covered by 3 number 1 corners. 3 of them. And you say he was. Yeah, exactly.
Amari Cooper, when you play Dallas Cowboys, what are they talking about? Are they talking about CeeDee Lamb? Who are they saying to stop?
They're talking about everybody. They're not just saying,
No,
"Oh,
no, no,
let's guard Amari Cooper," and then
When
everybody
you play
else
the
can go.
Dallas Cowboys, what are they saying? They're saying you need to stop who? The number 1 receiver, not CeeDee Lamb. You also got to stop him too. But the number 1 guy you got to stop is Amari Cooper.
You double Amari Cooper. CeeDee Lamb's going to get open. And that's happened a lot last year. Amari Cooper gets doubled. He's going to get CeeDee Lamb is going to get open. When they double CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper got open.
If CeeDee Lamb gets open because of double covered by Amari Cooper,
and Amari Cooper did
that
the
makes
exact
him
same
a
thing.
number 2. Hold up, that makes him a number 2 who got good. Just because you have production, don't make you a number 1. Hell,
can I finish?
The Vikings number 2 receiver, Adam Thielen, is not a number 1. He gets production though. Jarvis Landry gets production. That does not make him a number 1.
Mark Cooper.
Higgins got production. Doesn't make him a number 1. Just because you get production does not make you a number 1. It doesn't.
Okay.
You're not going against number 1 corners.
Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's not getting double. Guess who's getting double? CeeDee Lamb. And that happened. You can't say it didn't.
Got double covered.
A lot.
When? What game?
Every game, the teams would switch which receiver would get double teamed. You can watch.
When?
Every game.
What game? Tell me. Which one?
Every game.
You're not giving
the Buccaneers game. The Buccaneers game on the CeeDee Lamb touchdown, they double teamed him. They had a safety coming.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop it. They weren't double covering CeeDee Lamb.
Yes, they were.
1 covers. No, they weren't. They were double covering Amari Cooper.
I can show you I can literally the touchdown CeeDee Lamb had. You can look. He beat the corner and he also had safety help, but he still got the touchdown.
Double covering.
Yes, it
double
is.
Coverage. We have 2 corners on a goddamn receiver.
No, it's not. It's when you have safety.
Yes, it is. That's shadowing in the receiver. That's not doubling a receiver. Doubling receiver is what Calvin Johnson had. We had 2 corners on him every game.
Nobody else.
Is CeeDee Lamb getting double covered or triple covered?
Nobody was like that.
They were doubling Amari Cooper.
Not like that.
Amari Cooper was getting open. Listen. Yes, they were.
Double covering someone means you have a corner guarding them and with safety help over the top. That's what double coverage means.
So you're telling me in the Buccaneers game they had 2 corners on him and safety help over the top? Is that what you're saying?
They don't have double coverage.
But that's not double covering then. You know what double covering is?
Yes, a corner on a player and then with safety help over the top. That's what double coverage is.
False. That's not it.
It's 2 players paying attention to 1 player.
No, it's not. No,
yes, it is. You can go look at every single piece of film. That's what double coverage is.
Diggs is burnt toast. Diggs is a young guy trying to become a corner. I'm not going to say he's burnt toast. I just showed the Pistol Cowboys dance. No, double covering is not. Double covering is when you got 2 corners on 1 receiver. Is it not?
No, it's not.
It's not. All right.
You can look up on the film, and when people are covering film and they say double coverage, you can look. It's not 2 corners. It's a corner and a safety paying attention to 1 player.
Double covering is when you have 2 corners on the number 1 receiver. That's what it is. We have 2 corners on a number 1 receiver. Hell, Mike
2
Evans
players, right? 2 players on a player paying attention to 1 player.
No, I didn't say 2 players. I said 2 number 1 corner, 2 corners. When your number. When an extra corner is on a receiver and the number 1 corner, because if you allow them, anytime you allow Amari Cooper 1-on-1 with anybody, and when he's healthy, okay, he's cooking someone. He's gone.
That's not
he's
what double
one of the
coverage
best route running receivers, and he's quick. If you, we've seen it so many times. Unless you have a Darius Slay or a Lattimore, if you don't have that, you're double covering Amari Cooper. You're not allowing him one on
And
one
they
in
did that
coverage.
with CD Lamb when Amari Cooper. They
They
did that
never
with.
double covered CeeDee Lamb like that.
They
Man, come on,
didn't.
stop it, man.
They
When?
did.
What game? Tell me a game. The
I
Buccaneers game that's not no. The Buccaneers game, first of all, the Buccaneers game, CeeDee Lamb wasn't even double covered most of the time. It was Amari Cooper who they double covered. And they were going after Dak Prescott. Are you talking about the first game?
I can name plenty of times they double covered.
Tell me which game.
Giants game, they double covered him a lot. The Patriots game, they double covered him a lot because Amari Cooper couldn't stay on the field, and he still beat it.
The Patriots game, they double covered him.
Yeah, they did.
They put they put two corners on him.
It's not what double coverage is. You
That
don't
is double
put.
covering.
Okay, whatever. Sure.
Let me look up the definition of double covering. And if you're right, I'll come and tell you right. I thought it was two corners on a number one receiver.
It's when a corner is on a wide receiver and you have
I don't
safety
think so,
help.
but let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let's get that. We can always look it up. We can disagree to agree. Let me look it up. If you're right, I give you credit because I always thought it was two corners on the number. Because when they say double cover someone, it means they put two corners on you. Let me look it up. Hold on. I'll be back. You I still can hear you too. Hold up. Add home screen. I don't want to add home screen. I want to turn to another page. Fine. Add home screen, desktop, site. Open in Chrome. Let's do this way.
Well, interesting. My show now, boy. Two corners. Come on.
Hold up. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, I got some facts right there. Where's Goodman at? Where's Goodman at? Where's Goodman at? Is he still in here? No, he disappeared. Damn. Because I got this clip. So you telling me CeeDee Lamb got number one coverage? All right. I mean, double covered. I got two videos coming for you. Number one, let's look at the Buccaneers game. Let's watch this. Because I don't think he knows what he's again. Again, we don't I don't think he knows what he's talking about, bro. I'm about to expose him with this one. Go. Go. Let's go. Hold up. It's loading. I got two coming there. First, I'm gonna show you CeeDee Lamb and what he looks like versus the Buccaneers. He told me he got double covered. All right, let's see. Let's see that. See that, because I don't know exactly what he was watching. So double cover, by the way, the definition is when two defenders, mean two corners, on a single receiver, which I sissy down. Let's take a look.
Here comes the blitz. Fake throw. Prescott hangs in, throws, caught. That is Lamb, and Lamb is, as the field judge looks at it, a touchdown.
Double cover.
Routes on a dime, moving defenders, all the Tom Brady stuff. He looks really good today.
Maybe the best cast of characters he's had. Meanwhile, here's Lamb on first down. Schultz. Prescott's thrown for 295 yards. And that'll take him over 3.
I think they would go for it.
CeeDee Lamb comes out of the backfield. Throw it to him, makes the catch. That's going to move the chains at the line of scrimmage.
Where's the double cover?
Blitz coming. Throws. Caught at the 40-yard line. And a first down and more for CeeDee Lamb.
I only see one-on-one coverage. I mean, he gets past defenders, but that doesn't make it double cover. Do you know what double coverage is? I really need to pull out the Calvin Johnson. Double cover. Double cover is when you got two corners on you. He talked about safety behind. That's not. Did the lights go out? Shit, the lights went out when I'm about to expose him on. He told me Dak Prescott was accurate. Is that what you said? All right. I got another clip for you. I think it's loading. Now, shout out to this dude. I have no access to this video. I copyright or nothing like that. Delete first. Let's put that right here. There we go. So there's another video I want to show you. Oh my God! Whoops, the video's been too long. 10 minutes. That was a vid. Oh, whatever. I gotta cut that down now. What the fuck? Give me a second. All right, man. You know what? Fuck that. Wait, man. This is in trouble, bro. All right. Anyway, no, CeeDee Lamb didn't get double covered, bro. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but these Cowboy fans, man, they crazy. They crazy. Come on, turn the volume up. There we go. So let me see something. I'm trying to download this one video, but it won't allow me because it says 10 minutes. Bro, I don't give a rat's ass if it's 10 minutes or not. All right, well, fuck it. I'm not showing it then. All right, well, anyway. Yeah, he went. Yeah, he went because he knew I was gonna expose him. But it's what it is. Where's where you hiding at, man? When does that do that? Hold up, I'm getting him. No, 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 no. Son. Anyway, it is what it is, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on. My phone's having trouble. I was trying to download the one video that showed the market getting double covered, and this one website, this one app that I download, fucking saying, oh, well, you can't download it. So why you call it all downloader if you can't download freaking certain videos? That's stupid. You should just call it it's being stupid. Come on. There you go. I'm in trouble already, man. I fucking sometimes hate these phones, man. They do get out of character. But anyway, did the lights go out? No, I was trying to find a video to prove that he was wrong. But hey, it is what it is. No, I'm not wrong. Double cover is when you have two corners on you, two single corners on a one receiver. He talked about always safety over him. That doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Washington over the line is trash. It is trash. It is trash. It's absolutely garbage. It is garbage. It is garbage. It's gonna be nice listening to this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It says dual speaker device provides crisp audio share studio shit. You know what I'm saying? It is. Hit the like button, man. We try to have fun here. Nice birthday, bro. Um, it's gonna be fun this year. I can't wait. Because I can't wait for Cedar Land to struggle. And I don't wish him to struggle. My quarter's on to me. Wish him to struggle, but he's going to struggle because he did not play he didn't have double cover on him. Not when Amari Cooper wasn't there. Amari Cooper was getting a lot of attention, and when he wasn't getting attention, Cedar Land didn't do nothing. I know exactly what he's talking about. He talking about the Patriots game. Amari Cooper was in that game. Sure, that was one corner. Okay. And yes, JC Jackson, they paid him like a top 10, but he's not a Rams. He's nothing like that. I've seen him get cooked. Hell, Quez Watkins cooked him. Quez Watkins cooked him. So, I mean, I don't consider him as a number one corner. A lot of people do. I'm not really fine with JC Jackson. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would want him in free agency, but I would not want him as a number one corner. That's for sure. Diggs is burnt toast. I mean, he does get beat a lot. He does get beat a lot. Definitely does get beat a lot. I disagree. I don't think he's a top three corner. I don't think he's better than Ramsey. I think he's perfect for. I think he's good for the with the Chargers is, but he's not going to be a number one corner. Asante Samuel Jr. will be the number one corner in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think J.C. Jackson is a number one corner. He's a number two. They just became a number one corner because New England had no corners. Okay, Gilmore is a number one corner. Ramsey's a number one corner. J.C. Jackson's a good number two. They just needed a number one corner, and you can't put fucking Mills as a number one corner. I'm sorry. So the Patriots had no choice but to make J.C. Jackson the number one. Because if J.C. Jackson was a number one corner, the Patriots would have paid him. They didn't pay him. So the Chargers paid him as the number two. I don't think he's number one because Asante Samuel Jr. will be the number one corner for the Chargers. That's why they drafted him. Look at this. I think Diggs is good. It's just he gets burnt a lot. And I think that's the problem. That's the biggest weakness of his game. Look at that. I mean, wow. Look at this. Woo! Got him on skates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, man. Motherfuckers want to sit there and say Diggs is better than Slay. I don't see it, bro. Now, do I think he's a good corner? Yes. Would I take him over Slay? Hell no. Hell no. And I'm going to tell you why. I think Slay's a better corner. I really do. I think Slay doesn't have the picks, but Slay, you don't need picks to be an elite corner. Sometimes you just don't give up a lot of yards. So, yes, Diggs get a lot of picks. He also gets turned over too much. He also gets turned and bent, and he does the hokey pokey, and he like shot the Philly fresh, and he uses it a lot, but he's burnt chicken. He's Mr. Burnt Chicken. He gets torched. Diggs isn't good. Big play Slay is better than Diggs. I agree. Slay's a better cover, better. I agree. I think he is. But Slay's also older too. But doesn't mean anything. I mean, you want to call him the next Ramsey? Ramsey and Slay don't Diggs don't play. And I'm tired of people comparing them to. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. I don't like the fact that they compare him to Ramsey. They like comparing Michael Parsons to a Lawrence Taylor. But we can't compare Nakobe Dean to a Michael Parsons. Our Cowboy fans are funny as hell, man. I should have said that to him, but I was eating at the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is what it is. But I appreciate all the birthday wishes, man. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Y'all are the best, man. Y'all really are the best. Thank you for coming and supporting my channel. The ones that support me, I appreciate. The ones who don't, hey, thank you for even showing, some love, even though, even when you click the button, still support. So you help me, you help my channel. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the season, bro. Excited for season. We definitely gonna be doing more soon. Right now, I'm gonna go eat more.